tapping instead of banging. Just take my advice now.
Listen to sense when it calls.
Ain't no big production, just a small sneaky trick. You don't need a
Screwdriver,
chewing gum or a brick. If you look out your window now, you can see a real
good deal.
But it even gets better, baby.
When you're under the windowsill,
No, you don't need a crowbar now, just some real strong.
fingertips.
You get a pleasant surprise now. If you can't only get a grip.
My mama told me. My mama told me.
My mama says you pick the very best one and you are it. When I was a baby, I didn't know right. I needed a lesson in life now.
I need a Mr.
Needed
Song.
fucking nurses songs. And though I am older, I recall that my mama repeated to me. She repeated about 1,000 times twice. Here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go.
My mama told me. My mama told me.
My mama said you pick the very best one and you are it.
My mama told me. My mama told me.
Mama said don't run with scissors. Mama said don't play with razors. Talk to the candy king dragon if you're looking for the answers. If you can't play with your friends nice, then don't play with them at all. If you must run by the poolside, don't cry to me when you fall. Don't cry to me when you fall.
There is a place she guards. She feels she's all alone inside. One day she lost her soul. Now this place she calls home.
Valley.
She stands above the mass and watches with no head attached. A snake is wrapped around her feet. A slab of rock is now her bed. It's quiet, it's haunting, there's a howling from the wind. Although no one likes it here, they're dying, trying to get in. Offer her a flower and place it just right. One by one, there are 10 to touch, so touch them left to right. Watch out, she says. Watch out, she says. I'm watching out for you. I know, I say, I Don't you know she wants you to survive?
They groink on my scrowingle until I hurtled her.
There's darkness behind every door. Are you willing? Are you willing to follow me blind? Every moment that you might steal, the lonely places can reveal. The only way to win at this little game now is to know your enemy and to trust who you can.
Well, okay. Well, 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 okay. Well, okay. All right. I guess so. All right. Well, yeah, don't worry about that. That's normal. See, it's fine. Everything's fine. Anyway, my computer box needs words. It looks like it's being eaten by some Linux or something. Yeah, so there's channel points now. I don't know how well those are going to work. I'm going to set up more redeems eventually. The problem is that, oh, here we go.
Hiss, but lowercase cause I'm trying to be quiet.
Okay, so, couple of things. First off, oh, very good. I see a strong bar in there. So, okay, several questions. First, we're installing off a USB drive at, if we're lucky, USB 2 speeds. But this is 98, so who even knows? Secondly, yeah, it's not Microsoft Sam, it's fucking Microsoft David, which is worse. There were other options, but they all require a service subscription, or they're severely rate limited, which is not useful. And I haven't looked into another solution yet. Now, the thing is, because I'm using Mixitup, which is a real program and not a stupid bullshit web shit on somebody else's computer, I can just use any program I want. So if I can find another... Sappy still works. They just won't give it. They won't give you SAM. But if I could find another piece of software that'll do a better job that runs locally, I can just have Mixitup call out to that. Because, yeah, I've already done a bunch of other shit with Mixitup. I will fucking... I'll sponsor... I'll take a sponsorship from these guys. Like, this fucking program rules. It's so good. Better Sam. Okay. You know what? Fuck it. We're waiting for an install. Better Sam GitHub. It's on GitHub, right? Ah, yeah. Software automatic mouth. That's right. Okay. This I'm gonna smash preview on the online page for this.
Hello, I am Better Sam.
Okay, now that's not what I was expecting. That's pretty good though. I don't know if that's what you intended, but it's pretty good. Okay, Vessu, that's very good. Thank you. God. Ooh. If it weren't so hard, because the thing is, there's a lot of people that are going to be bothered by that. But here, let's just do open source TTS. Oh, this is going to suck. Best local open source text to speech. Yeah, it's mostly OpenAI Whisper. Wow, man, fuck this post. I don't like this post. It's all AI. Oh, I think it's literally all PTTS. Okay. All right. Discrod. All right, I'm smashing this link. Okay. Simple text-to-speech command line program. Oh, so this does use the Microsoft text-to-speech engine. But, wait, how do I push to talk shit? That's really good. You know what? Yeah, Microsoft SAM Online. Maybe they have an endpoint. Well, here, let's... Let me click this button here.
According to all known laws.
Okay, that's pretty bad. I just want something funny, but, like, not illegible. I know that there are programs for this, all right? I know this fact. Jesus Christ, this all sucks. With a lot of this shit, I can't even tell if it's going to be AI. Because the thing is, I just don't want my fucking graphics card to spin up. I don't want my graphics card fans to spin up every fucking time I want to do a TTS and possibly crash the possibly crash a game that's running or something, you know? Oh, natural voice. So yeah, I mean, so I probably could use the natural voices. I don't know. Okay, open source TTS, not AI. Presses enter. All text-to-speech software is some form of AI. No, it's fucking not. That's just not true. God! People's brains have been so fucking melted by this. God, this is so fucking exhausting. If you post your stuff to fanfiction.net, the app has built-in TTS. Now, where did that come in? Oh, this is on our sci-fi writing. I guess that makes sense. Oh, here's the guy replying to the person who doesn't want to use AI. It says, hot take. AI stealing your work seems very paranoid. That seems super illegal. Oh, yeah, definitely.
Piper TTS I run CPU only in a container.
Okay. I'm not, yeah, no, probably not. Not so much. Can I, oh, you know what? I need to add a feature to, let me go to events here. Let me go to, because I just realized there's a, let's see, chat user first message, add command. The command is consumables, kilobytes, add 2048. There we go. All right, let me save that. Okay. Okay, there we go. Now, anytime somebody enters the chat for the very first time, or actually, I wonder if that's per session or if that's first time ever. Because it occurred, ooh, ruh-roh, it just suddenly occurred to me. That might not be, let's see. Let me see. Chat user first message. Yeah, what are the terms upon which that applies? Okay. All right, let's see. Mix it up, chat user first message. Once per user per application launch. Oops. Ah, shit. See, what I would want is the ability to give somebody some currency the very first time they're ever seen, but I don't think there's a way to do that I've noticed so far. Although, it says that, but then I have users listed from yesterday. So, yeah, so I'm still trying to figure out. The KB gain rate is I think it's 64. I think it's 64K per hour, which I think I need to tweak. I just hadn't gotten around to it yet. Yeah, because that would take 16 hours to afford a now playing, so that's too much. Thank you, Daria. Well, you know what? We have the TTS working for the moment, so I'm probably going to have to back burner that because this looks like a miserable quagmire. In any case, though, let's see. Chat new user joined. Chat user first. Oh, that's on first. Well, New user joined. See, okay, so part of the problem is that at least on YouTube, and I don't know about Twitch, but at least on YouTube, there is no way to tell who's in chat. I don't think, like, they don't have a feature for it at all. I just don't know that Twitch does have a feature for it. I assume that they do. But the end result is that, oh yeah, I haven't added a balance command yet. I need to do that. Well, technically I have, but it's called kilobytes. If I change this instead to balance, save, there we go. That should work. Well, that's the thing, is it doesn't, it doesn't tell you who's in chat. So basically, if somebody's watching, but they're not saying anything, then there's no way for Mixitup to know that you're there. Okay, yeah. So that's what I figured, is that Twitch probably had a complete user list, and well, I mean, I knew that it was IRC, but that didn't necessarily mean that it's exposed through the APIs, because you're not going to want to raw dog that if you can avoid it. And I'm sure most people aren't. Yeah, and now playing costs 1024, or unless you're saying you only have 2048, you are. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how that works. Let me go back over to the currency section. You're really not supposed to be doing any of this on YouTube. It's so broken. But also the thing is that the other thing is that this is just this is a joke, this is dumb shit. So who cares, right? Doesn't make any difference. Wait a minute. Retroactively give points? Oh. The saved online rate. Hold on a second. What is this? 16. Okay. I just clicked yes, and I have no idea what this is going to do, but supposedly this is going to go through and give everybody the correct number of kilobytes for how long they've... Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh, okay. Well, did that work? Yeah, that worked. Yeah, because that gave a bunch of people kilobytes who were not actually here right now. So, okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. So now everyone should have some kilobytes. What I want to do is to write I want to do a few things, just because, again, I was going to say, you're not supposed to be doing this. This is not supported. This is not straightforward. You're supposed to be doing this on Twitch. I have a number of reasons for not wanting to use Twitch, none of them are like moral ones, because I think that the belief that you can in any way express morality by not consuming a service is just fooling yourself. A service or a product or whatever. You can go to Chick-fil-A. I don't give a shit. I don't think it's a sin to go give money to people who want to kill me. I'm not going to do it myself, but I think that, like, the masturbatory practice of pretending that your own personal boycott has any impact on anything is just really exhausting to me. So that's not my reasoning. I just don't like Twitch for a number of reasons. But I might change my mind. I don't know. I think part of the problem is that I left. I was using Twitch at one point, and then I left, I think because I didn't like their VOD system, and I wanted to have a record of I wanted to have a record of my record of all my videos, and I didn't want to have to manually download them and get them in lower quality. And so YouTube saves those for me. So I thought that seemed worth it. However, we were using Mixer for a bit, and absolutely fucking nobody ever watched. Like, when I switched from Mixer over, did I jump from Mixer to Twitch, or was it Mixer straight to YouTube? I don't remember. There's a lot of people who really do not like YouTube live streaming, and I don't particularly blame them. Yeah, the Microsoft streaming site that died, there were some nice things about it, but just people were unwilling to use it for the most part. And the other thing is that oh, okay. The other thing is that yeah, no, I can't remember why I jumped off of Twitch. I think part of the issue was that I didn't think anybody knew I had one, because I don't do the social media. I don't really do the social media thing, and I don't really intend to change that. just because I think it's just such brain poison. You know, if I were to go to any of the sites at this point, not only would I have like, I think part of what got me to stop using social media was actually the fact that I realized at one point that what had felt like a large following at one point, I took a look back at it and went, wait a minute, I've got 20,000 people looking at my like Twitter account. I have 10 times that many on YouTube. I would probably get better spread with a community post of all fucking things than a tweet. And nobody's going to come and like start a bizarre argument in my community posts. And if they do, I can just ban them. Right. And so I realized it just wasn't remotely worth it. But in any case, because, yeah, like I don't want to ask anybody like, hey, come over and watch me on Twitch. I mean, there's a reason that everybody and their mother is dual streaming at this point. Right. And I don't know what the part of the problem is that I don't really think of this as a primary product. I think of this as a bonus product for people who watch my main channel, right? And so the idea of like streaming on Twitch and having people wander in who have no idea that I'm a YouTuber or what I do seems like a really bad time. That feels like just asking for trouble. As far as like people being confused, people being this, that, or the other thing. But then on the flip side, I do think about there are some people on there who just sort of do gibberish and it works out really well for them. So, there's that. And yeah, like the Twitch interface has a whole bunch of problems. However, it does have like all the gamification features everybody seems to really like. People seem to have a blast with the gamification shit, and I don't really blame them. It's fun, it's funny when you don't, take it very seriously. I don't like the practice of, I don't like the practice of like playing a game for only a minute and a half before you have to stop and do a, do the fluffer routine for somebody who gave you $5. Not that I have a problem with like, obviously I don't mind thanking people for sending me fucking money, duh, right? Like I'm grateful, but there's all this complexity to it. Like for instance, when somebody gives you a dono and you're just in the middle of something and you can't get back to it, that sucks. That's why I had to set up the fucking notification noise in the first place. It's why I'm doing any of this, right? It's why I bother with the stream bot or anything. It's just because I kept missing super chats and like, okay, that is a bit unprofessional, so I had to do something about it. But having to like backburner that and have that in the back of my head and be thinking like, oh shit, I'm not responding. Oh, fuck. When there's like, if somebody actually expects a quid pro quo, then that just completely shits the bed. It just makes the whole thing like sort of not worth it for me. What I do like are the streamers where this is taken very unseriously, but there's still like limits. Like people still like even the most, fucking, the Twitch streamer takes it the most like jerking off gif still is going to interrupt what they're doing to do shout outs. And sometimes like somebody sends you a dono and like their name is weird, not weird like gross, right? Because I just ban your ass. I don't care if you're giving me money. But I mean weird just like you don't know exactly how you're supposed to say it. Maybe like it's a sentence. Like if you get a dono from like I don't know. If you get a dono from I hate going to the Safeway, what do you say? Like, I don't know how to say that. I have no idea. I look at that and I'm just like, I don't know what to do with that. I wish I understand joke names. I have an easier time with names that are like, that are just hard to pronounce, but like are names, right? When somebody has like a joke name, I don't know what the fuck to do with it, And so you do not have the required 1024 kilobytes to do this. Sorry. Did you already blow through all your kilobytes? Oh, you know what? Shit. You know what I dead ass forgot to do is to set up kilobyte rewards for super chats. Oh, I'm fucking this up. Let me go to events. And of course, because Mix It Up is so fucking good. God, I love Mix It Up. I'm just going to go in here because it'll let me build my own flows for this. So let's go into consumables, add. Then we go to kilobytes, add to user, and it's going to be Ooh, amount. We're gonna have to do math now. So let's go back and take a look at. So it's what? Just bang amount, right? I think it's just. There we go. So it's dollar amount. So it's okay. So it's dollar amount, and then what we have to do is we go to mix it up, and we go to super chat event, and we get the list of special. Sad Mac, you're right about that. That is a good strategy. To just like not call them by name and to do some sort of bit. Anyway, okay, so let's go in and take a look at, we go to YouTube, Super Chat. Here we go. And I believe that there is an option where you can ask it for the amount that they donated translated into your local currency type. Or at least I thought, oh no, I think that's for memberships only. I don't think they implemented this. Because I think memberships, let's see, mix it up. YouTube membership. I'm pretty sure that special variable? What the hell? Yeah, special identifiers. There we go. Yeah, I think under currency, there is a feature where it'll give you an amount of like, it'll give you like a membership amount or something, but like convert it into your local currency. But I can't even find that now. There's a pronoun variable, so I mean, at least there's that. That's good, actually. I could do stuff with that, potentially, assuming it's implemented on YouTube. But, oh, well, there's a tier system, actually. Oh. Maybe it automatically converts it for me. Oh, no, yeah, YouTube memberships suck. There's a reason I never used them and was not interested in them. And then I haven't watched it yet, but Linus Tech Tips recently did a video where I heard that they were just canceling it. They weren't going to do this anymore. I think the reasoning was along the lines of it's not getting them anything. Nobody wants to do this. Yeah, I'll bet it's really hard to get rid of them. YouTube loves to introduce features that are then very, very difficult to remove. And here's the thing. You want to let me give you my take on this. Actually, Atheron, that is a really funny idea. I should make a command that's bang hi mem for just giving a chunk of bits to somebody. That's a good idea. I should do that. Although I did consider like if people took this seriously, I was thinking about implementing an animation where I give somebody a chunk of bytes, and just like a motherboard appears, and then a RAM stick flies across and lands in the slot, and the motherboard has their name on it. I think that'd be funny, but I'd have to learn how to do like JavaScript CSS animations, which sounds like a bad day. Anyway, so what I was gonna say, I have a position that anybody who's one of my patrons has probably picked up on this. I fucking hate offering patron-only stuff. I think that the idea of making something of genuine value and not putting it out for free and then asking people for payment after the fact is a bad idea. I don't think, like, not only is there the, just the shifting window of what's acceptable here. There's like, this is what people want, right? People are not interested in paying ahead of time for things. So you're going, and I don't blame them. People are also spread the fuck out already. People already have their money is going into 1,000 different little buckets. Adding one more is just a pain in the ass. But then, I think that obviously it seems to make sense on its face to say, quid pro quo. If you want this product, you need to pay ahead of time. I think the trouble is, for so many reasons, it doesn't fit the television model, for one thing. Like, look at it this way, all right? YouTube is one of two things, depending on how you look at it. It's either broadcast television, meaning you paid for the device to watch it, the TV, or in this case, the computer, and then you expect to get everything on it for free, ad-supported, right? Or if you paid for YouTube Premium, then it's satellite TV, where you're paying a certain amount of money per month, and then you expect to get everything. Sorry, there's a loud fan in my room all of a sudden. Oh, no? God, my GPU fans are going pretty high. Huh, weird. Anyway, but I think the problem is that the idea of membership videos is basically pay-per-view, right? Where you already have cable TV, so you're already paying a monthly fee, and then on top of that, somebody's asking you to pay another $10 on the spot to watch something. It's not quite like that because memberships are also subscriptions, but you get my point, right? Like, I don't think that anyone certainly at this point, I don't think that anyone can position themselves as their own distinct service that's pay to play on a service like this. I think that no matter how much you may value my content, you do not want to pay a specific amount of money in order to get it. And I don't want my stuff to not get consumed by anybody who can't pony up $10 at the moment. And what I have found personally is the amount of goodwill that I've generated by not operating that way has resulted in a lot of people writing me personal letters and apologizing when they have to cancel their Patreon subscriptions, which I don't want. I don't want them to feel guilty for a moment. But my point is that it engenders a tremendous amount of goodwill. And I look at that, and then I look at television, and I think nobody ever sent NBC $20 in an envelope because they were sorry that a show got canceled. Nobody ever did that, right? Like, there is a huge cultural chasm between an emotional chasm between conventional commercial television and the way that it's produced and sold and what we're doing now. And to be honest, I'm not interested in doing it the other way around. I don't want to do it the other way around. That doesn't apply to me, or that doesn't appeal to me, I should say. Like, you know, the fact that we now have the option to do for you to just, write Oreos a check for $200 because you want them to have some walking around money where I'm Oreos. That's exciting. That's fantastic. People are doing it. I'm not going to tell anyone to stop. I think we're doing exactly what we should be. I think this is perfect. I think So the trouble with YouTube memberships, oh God, that's so loud. Fucking menu music. I swear to God, the past sucked. Anyway, yeah, God, like I hadn't even thought of that per se, right? Like every time I run an install shield installer, for some reason it corrupts the top half of the screen. I get that this doesn't work for everyone per se, or it doesn't seem to, or people don't think it does, but there are so many advantages to just giving your shit away and then asking for money. I know it's maybe not sustainable for everyone, and to that end, there's AdSense, right? There's the thing that sucks about that is just that I would love to say that I would like to have a system where YouTube just lets me tell them, like, hey, I'm using Patreon, so I'm not going to do ads, and I'm going to pay you to not run ads. But that's not possible because the amount of money coming into AdSense is actually kind of ridiculous. It's kind of stupid. Like, on a channel my size, which by YouTube standards is tiny, I think they're probably making upwards of $5,000 a month on ads based on the cut that they give me, which is probably a third of that typically. Because I can't imagine they're giving me more than half. It's got to be less than that. So yeah, like they're making cash money millionaires off of this shit, and they're not going to give it up, right? But all the same, going further than that, asking people to go any further than either ad revenue or paying for YouTube Premium, I think is just like it's not only is it. I would put it this way: in past decades, perhaps it would be a reasonable thing to do, but that's not now. We're past that. We've moved forward into new generations of the society, and we just don't function that way anymore. And I fully accept that, right? And it's because I came into this cold, right? Like I didn't come at this from being a conventional professional of any kind. I didn't come at this from any kind of, I had no preconceptions, right? I was like, oh, well, if you'll give me something, I'll take it. And if not, then I'll perform anyway. And so everything that I get feels like a bonus to me. I can understand how somebody who came from, a conventional way of doing things, the old way of doing things, if you will, would not feel that way. And I also know that like a lot of people could not manage the kind of, cult of personality that I have, right? There are a lot of people who want to give me Patreon money just because they like me. And I'm it's not ego here. I'm just telling you, this is what I hear from people. Okay. There are a lot of people who just like me. And I don't think that that's necessarily true for everybody on here or even a large portion of the people on here. I think there are channels where people are there for the content and not for the person. And that's unfortunate because you can't run a Patreon that way. Because now you're doing pure quid pro quo. If people don't like you, they just like what you make. Now they're going to value you entirely based on what you can give them. And now they're looking at it in terms of dollars and cents, direct, value for money. I have the benefit, the incredible luxury that, is deeply undeserved and et cetera, of being able to do whatever I want. And then people paying me knowing that sometimes it's not going to be a banger. Sometimes it's not going to be, my best work. Oh, yeah, sorry. The install shield is just corrupting the screen. Don't worry about it. It's fine. I have the incredible luxury of being able to do whatever I want. And if it's good or bad, isn't necessarily critical. People like it when I do better work. I like it when I do better work. But I don't have to turn out my best work every single week in order to just keep being here. But the only reason for that is because I have built a weird little cult of personality somehow. I don't know how this happened. I didn't do it on purpose. All I can say is that I didn't not try to do it, and I didn't try to fight it, right? But I feel like I don't do a lot of fan service, if you will, not like that. Trust me, the high tiers of my Patreon are not getting feet pics. Okay, I don't know why people are. I don't know what makes a difference between my channel and other ones as far as like goodwill. Why people are so emphatic about donating to me. But my point is that like if you're not in that bucket where people, I think that if my channel was one of those ones where I didn't talk, I think my Patreon would be $18 a month. I think the entire reason that I'm getting anything is because people like listening to me talk and they just like me for whatever reason. And I'm incredibly lucky, but not everybody can be that lucky, right? Some people have a lot to offer, but they just don't have the gift of gab. And so I don't want to stand here and say nobody should be doing it, the way that YouTube is pushing. I think there are probably people for which memberships make sense. I think there are probably people for which pay to play makes sense. I think there's probably people for which all this shit that just make is nothing to me would be useful and highly profitable, and I don't want them to not have it. However, God, from the other side of things, it's good work if you can get it. What I have is good work if you can get it, and yeah, so, I'm just over here doing my best, but some people's best just, for some reason just doesn't get the same response, even if they do have something to offer. So I can't think of good examples to give, but at the same time, I will say this, that I think that I've, to some extent, cracked the code here. I think that an awful lot of people believe that they can't operate on a pure Patreon basis for one of two reasons. Either A, they think that the unreliability of the income is going to be a big factor, that they're going to be, because in a sense, like Patreon is terrifying, right? The idea of living off this is petrifying in the sense that you could all just cancel. Like there's just no commitment here. Everyone could just cancel at the end of this month, one day before payout. I get, a fourth of what I need. I'm fucked. I can't pay rent. I'm dead. Like I starve to death if that happens. I have to go get a job. God forbid. Tangent. tangent. I had a thought the other day that was one of the most bourgeois things I've ever thought in my life. I'm going to share it with you. And it was, there are a lot of odd things I can do because of the structure of my job, because I have no set schedule and a lot of flexibility in how I execute on things, and also because people appreciate that I operate with a when it's done mentality. I can do whatever I need to do and to execute on something. And in fact, I felt a little guilty about that I've been given all this freedom, but I'm not doing like Drew Scanlon shit, driving all over the country, flying all over the world, interviewing people and whatnot. I keep thinking I should step up my fucking game. I have a lot of personal reasons for not doing that. Namely, in short, I think my body would crumble to dust and I would have a heart attack and die from the stress. But putting that to one side, I do have the luxury to do that. And petty bourgeois, like definitely, but bourgeois enough. The point is that I did have the thought, oh my God, nothing would stop me from going and getting a job at a grocery store. Like, because I was doing the point of sale stuff, but I've never actually worked at a grocery store. I know people who do, and I've worked retail, but I've never worked at like a Safeway or a Target or anything like that. I could go get a job for 6 months and just like quit when I want to go back to this. And then it would inform the quality of my videos. I'm not doing that. I'm probably not doing that. But it did occur to me what a weird phenomenon it is that I'm in a position where I could do that. No, that's the thing. Like, I'm not treating it as some kind of like exotic fucking safari. I'm saying it would give me an opportunity to actually put my money where my mouth is and be able to describe the job correctly, rather than entirely going off of secondhand information, right? And like Undercover Boss Proto Gen Edition. It is very funny though. Yeah. It is very funny to just like get to the 10-minute mark in a video where I've just been sitting at the desk explaining things, and I just go, so at this point I realized that I couldn't really explain how this process worked adequately because I'd never done it. So I went and got a job as a grocery clerk and did that for about 6 weeks. Yeah, gonzo Target employee. No, it's again, that extremely funny video thumbnail, right? Where it's just like, because I had the one like 2 years ago where I said like I quit, I just do this now, and to make a new one where I son of a bitch. But no, like I really would be worried. I would be deeply worried about it would potentially be a terrible look. You know what I mean? I really don't mean it in some sort of weird, like, oh, let's go see how the poors live kind of way. I literally just mean I can't tell you how to operate the cash register at Kroger unless I've worked at a Kroger. There's no way to get access to that, directly. So, but I could just do it. I'm sure they would hire me, and they're used to people quitting whenever, so this would not be a big deal. But I do... Oh my God, pick a shitty chain that deserves your 6-week quitting. Okay, that's true. I'd go get a job at Hobby Lobby. And then when I quit, I get to do a fucking YouTube short of me flipping them off as I walk out and calling them a bunch of homophobes. That would kind of bang. That would bang. I could do that. That's the point, Cyril. That's the point. They don't use barcodes, and to that end, I would get to do a lot of SKU entry. I think that would also be interesting. I get a job at Hobby Lobby, and then I wait for a really bad day to quit, and then quit. They'd probably send an assassin after me. Anyway, I'm trying to figure out. Hang on a second. I need to finish editing this command in Mix It Up Math. I'm trying to figure out how to. So okay. Going back to what I can't imagine doing. Sorry, I can't imagine doing collabs with anybody ever. The level of coordination would just be beyond my ability. Anyway, I I need to oh fuck sorry. Fucking hell, yeah, that's true. If I worked at Hobby Lobby, I would have glitter on me for the rest of my life. Ooh. Oh no, that's killed it. Anyway, okay, in Mix It Up, I have a custom command made, so when somebody super chats me, it puts the notification on the screen, plays the sound and everything, but I also want it to give you bits, kilobytes. And I'm trying to figure out how to do the math, because if somebody gives me an amount of money, what I want to do is to convert that into a fixed number of bits of kilobytes. And I think to do that, I want to use the tier system. Yeah, okay. Super Chat tiers define a range of money starting at 1 and progressively increasing by 1 with each tier. And they are roughly $2, $5, $10, $20, $50, $100, and so on. Terrific. Oh, okay. So we literally just take the tier number and multiply that times probably 64. Let's see how that would math out. So if somebody gives me $50, that is tier 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Multiply that times 64. Ooh, no, that's only 320. Well, here, then in that case, it would have to be... Nope, that's not enough either. Ooh. God, that'd have to be like... That's 204... so I would have to make a conversion chart to do my own... Yeah, I can't just multiply the tier number. Although, wait, I could just do like, well, what's 512 times 5? That's 2560. It's an uneven number. Well, it's not uneven, but it's not a multiple of it's not a power of 2. Yeah, so I think the solution is I have to take the tiers and do my own conversion in order to, okay, so for the moment, if you donate anything, it's just going to give you 1,024 kilobytes. Save that. Okay, so at least that's taken care of. Oh, raised to a power. Duh. That would work, right? Would that work? Right? So if we do 5 to the power of 2, is that how that works? Where the fuck is my scientific calculator? There we go. God, yeah, because I remember how to do this. There we go. 5 to the 5 is... No, sorry, it's 5 to the... 2 to the 5. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Jesus Christ. Okay, and then we just have to, what do? We multiply that. No, this is too much brain. I'm sure I can go in here and define the tiers. I'm sure that's doable. And if not, then I'll just build a custom script for it. I'm sure that's also doable. Currency, rank, inventory. Let me just see. Okay, no, I think the tiers get defined at the YouTube end. So, okay. Now there is a command in Mix It Up called Special Identifier Action that allows me to perform math. So let me pull that up. Special Identifier Action, okay, is math expression, okay, and then what does it take for math? The full list of support functions can be found. Oh, okay, they're using a library called JACE. Okay. Basic operations. Yep, addition, subtraction, division, exponentiation. God, I wonder if it would be possible to do well, I guess I could just do a stack of conditionals now that I think of it. That's probably fucking easier. Yeah, that's probably the easier thing to do. Is just do a stack of fucking conditionals and because it has a simple conditional feature in here that just lets you do if this then that. So that's probably the easiest way to make this work correctly. So I'm just going to do conditional add. Let me get rid of this consumables here. If let's see. So if tier equals 1, then add consumable kilobytes times Well, let's see. If it's 1, that's probably 256 kilobytes is a reasonable amount. Okay. And now, let's see. If equals 1. Now, if we clone this, I'm sorry you can't see all this. You'll just have to believe me that it's interesting. If tier equals 2, then we're going to make that 512. Let me look at the tier list again. That's $5. Okay. I think $10 for 1024 bits might be reasonable. I don't know. Then we got to find out. Somebody's got to give me $10 once I'm done here so we can find out if it actually works. But this does seem to be going well. If tier equals 4, then we do 2048. Although technically, well, let's see. When we jump from okay, they're all doubles up to tier 4, and then after tier 4, they go up by larger chunks. So for the moment, I'm just going to say if it's over 5 or over 4, then we're just going to give a big chungus, and I'll fix this better later. Save. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so Tom, I don't think this should be this slow. I'm installing from a USB drive through a CD-ROM emulator, and I suspect that that's causing some problems. But it is also possible that, yeah, USB is just slower than even a 72X. I'd have to do the math, but it might be slower than like a 48X. Black Raven, I can find that song, but one thing I'll let you know is I had 2 problems with it. I got it from the YouTube audio library. One issue that I had with it is the YouTube audio library sucks ass. If you use a song and then declare it in your video using their intended mechanism, it makes it impossible for anyone to play that video in a PIP, or to play it in the background on their phone, even if they're a premium user. It's super broken, or maybe it works for premium but not anybody else. So that was a huge problem. And then the other issue with that specific song, if I remember correctly, is that music is the first like 8 seconds, and then there's vocals, and I hate them. So if you need more than like those exact 8 seconds, it doesn't actually continue on like that. And yeah, that's the thing, is that royalty-free music is a fake idea. So for anybody who's never done this, royalty-free music is a completely fake idea. It doesn't exist. Anything that tells you it's royalty-free, it's not what you think it is. There is no possible way to put a piece of music in a YouTube video such that you do not get hassled. That's it. Like that, there's more to it than that, but at a minimum, you are going to get hassled. First off, if you put any music, because every single song is in Content ID. All extant music is in Content ID, and if it isn't today, it will be tomorrow. So you go and get your like 1856 fucking wax cylinder recording. You put it on your, and it's public domain, blah, blah, blah. Doesn't matter. Some asshole is going to scrape that off of Internet Archive, upload it to Content ID, and then you are going to get hassled, and your video is going to get pulled down. If not, or monetized, and it's going to take you longer than you are willing to put in the effort to get your fucking rights back. Or you could just not put music in your video, or make the music yourself. Those are the safe options. If you put a song in your video, you are either going to pay a monthly fee for the rest of your life, and still get hassled because they have automatic bots, and if the bots aren't satisfied by the specific way that you put the content claim in there, or if it lost the connection to your YouTube account or whatever the fuck, then they'll claim you anyway. But at a minimum, you are going to get hassled for the rest of your life, and there's no statute of limitations on it. You could have a video from 10 years ago suddenly get deleted off your account. It's not worth the effort. It's not worth the effort. Putting music in a YouTube video that you did not make yourself is a pitfall. It is, and I mean pitfall as in like when a horse steps in a pitfall and breaks their leg. Yeah, usually the thing they do is steal your monetization, but they can do whatever they want, and it's just not worth the hassle. You cannot use. It's the same way that I have said this for years. Pornography is illegal on the internet. And you hold up your finger, and I'm like, no, don't stand there and tell me it isn't. I don't care how you want to look at it. It's illegal on the internet, and there are exceptions to that. I know it sounds wacky, but just stand back, cross your eyes, let it all blur together. It's illegal. In fact, it's illegal everywhere. It's illegal by default with exceptions. This is the same thing. You cannot put music on YouTube. You just can't. I also don't think you can keep people from taking music you made and claiming it. It just doesn't seem to happen as much. So, and there's stories of people getting claims on like rain sounds because their video had actual rain in it. So it obviously can get really absurd, but the point is that the most obvious use case that you would want to, if you're not just uploading music and you don't care if it gets claimed or not, if you're uploading it as part of something, you are shooting yourself in the foot by including somebody's music. Also, here's another thing. There's several questions here for, can you just claim your own music? I don't know how to. I have never found a way to do this. I have looked it up and I have no idea how it's done. I don't think you can do it unless you go through some sort of fucking, anyway. This is the last game I'm going to install. We're just about coming up on 1 hour of installing games here. And as soon as we're done here, we're going to actually play some. Suffice to say, I've been through this shit. And yeah, it's just not worth the effort. Content ID is not broken. Content ID works perfectly. As we have discussed many times, Content ID is the one and only reason it is possible to have a website like YouTube. Because otherwise, if you put anything in any video that was even remotely resembling somebody else's copyrightable work, you would just get DMCA'd, and that would be that. Your sole option is to delete the video, and if not, you are going to end up in federal fucking court, and your life will be destroyed. What YouTube is doing with Content ID is presenting, it is a secret second court of appeals. It is a separate copyright system, which they have strong-armed all of the corporations into participating in order to make their website possible. And if we didn't have Content ID, we simply wouldn't have anything. Like what we're doing right now, this picture of Sanity Aiken's artifact, I'd be getting a fucking email from the corpse of Monolith right now telling me to C&D. And if I didn't respond, I would get sued for, $500,000, and I would have no way to fight it. So these are our choices, and the system's not broken. It works precisely the way it's supposed to, and the only way it can possibly work is as a trust but verify system. The overwhelming majority of their claims are probably legitimate because their website is used on a massive scale for piracy. We don't see them. But if YouTube was not running this, they would have been shut down years ago for being a website that's used primarily. If not for Content ID, 95% of the content on YouTube would just be full-length movies and television shows. And obviously, Hollywood would shut them down overnight. The fact that Content ID exists means that 95% of the claims that they're making are ones that are actually illegal, and we just aren't aware of any of that. All we see is the irritation when this system, which has to be extremely aggressive in order to function at all, false positives on us, or when it gets exploited. And yeah, those things suck, but the alternative is vastly worse. Vastly worse. Vastly worse. Just unbelievably bad. So, I like it this way. I want it this way. Anyway, all right. It's time for video games. So here's the sitch. It's time for us to stop talking and begin playing video games. So to that end. Oh, and sorry, real quick, before there is one more thing we should do. If anybody wants to pick now to throw $5 my way, it would be great for seeing whether the reimbursement system works. Oh, wait, don't do it yet. Fuck, don't do it yet, because it needs to send you a message to say that it did that. Otherwise, we'll have no log that says whether it happened. Oh, shit, it's complicated, though. Give me a second. Chat message, add. Thanks for the support. Shit. What's the Oh, actually, well, I would have to hard code this, right? All right, one moment. This won't take me very long. I have to add chat message. That's not the command I wanted. There we go. Oh, but that's not targeted at the specific user. There we go. Okay, so now I modify that. I think it's just $user and not $username. Let's see. User title, user ID. Ooh, it is. Oh, it's user display name. Whoops. Oops. Would have fucked that up. All right. User display name. Okay, and now we add this. Oh, God. You hit the button too soon.
Eternal darkness. Sanity Aiken's artifact.
Now you gotta do it again. Y'all making this difficult for me. Chat message. Add. It's 2048, right? Right? Yes, it is. I wish y'all could see this, but there's no way. There's just no way to share my screen because this program's like 12 different windows. There we go. Okay, there we go. Save action. Okay. Now, if somebody wants to send me money, you can do that. The other thing I need to do is I need to it's okay, Vesio. The other thing I need to do is I need to figure out how to make the now playing there we go.
This is a test of the super chat system. I'm
Okay,
not
please
doing
be
this
nice
because
to
you
me.
told
Oh
me
God.
to.
Oh God.
I just wanted to change the now playing again.
Okay, so this is interesting. I think I just identified a bug. Notice how it thanked the same person both times? Huh. Whoa. Oh, God. Oh, no.
I
Oh,
will,
no.
in fact, did that.
Oh, I would have asked everyone to wait.
Wait,
Give me a
why are
second.
we sending you money?
Oh, wait.
Dong,
Okay, yeah,
dong,
if they're too
dong.
close together. Oh, no. This is too many.
Salmon.
Oh, wait, that's an interesting question. But I wonder if it actually did give the bits to the wrong person. Probably. It seems likely. And so it's set to add to user. Okay, so I think the problem here is that there's a weight imposed in the process. And so if I put that weight at the end, there we go. Oh, I didn't get it in there in time. All right. Well, in any case,
I owe the Golden Corral cartel $12,000.
Okay. So I had an enforced weight because what would happen is the sound effect. So okay, fuck it. Let me get you a picture of what this window looks like. Give me a moment. I want to show you all what this looks like. Let's see, window capture.
I don't want to send you money.
Well, then don't. Okay, now let me edit that. There we go. Cancel that. Oh, is it gonna... Did it work? I can't tell if it did or didn't. So we do all that, and then we do the weight and then the text to speech. That should work. All right, well, in any case, so here's what the window looks like, right? So this is the event that I wrote. This is the event that I created for, oh my God. I'm getting to, people are sending me too many super chats. I can't thank everyone.
Have some money, and I don't know why, but I'll use this as a plug for Falcon 4's Ultimate Boot CD for your vintage Windows XP adventures KTHX.
Oh, I was really thinking it was going to get the K. Thanks. Thank you, Matt. And thank you, everybody else. There's been too many for me to keep up with them. So, anyway, so this is the editor in Mix It Up. So I have this. This is the event that runs every time that I get a super chat, right? So this one here, first off, we do the overlay. So this injects some HTML onto the canvas that I have loaded in OBS, and this is hosted by a web endpoint that OBS points at. So there's a whole bunch of complexity there. So this fires that off. Then it plays the sound, which is dumbassfanfare.wave. But if I just immediately do the text to speech, it doesn't wait for the sound to finish. So there is it just immediately it plays them both overlapping on one another. And so I had the weight and the text to speech up here, and then I had all these conditionals down there. And each of these conditionals is if tier equals 1, then give somebody 256 kilobytes, and then tell them thanks for the support, enjoy your 256 kilobytes, right? Straightforward. Well, now I've put the weight and the text to speech down here. The question is, why isn't this working? Because these aren't firing now.
Tron 2.0 is the best Lithtech game ever made, and I will fight you on that.
Oh no, it's stumbling over itself again. See, it finally fired, but for some reason, it finally fired, and then for some reason, it's still mixing up the usernames. Son of a bitch. It's, I might have to file a bug ticket on this. I'm not sure what the fuck is going on. Okay, well, whatever. This is all stupid anyway. This just means that, some of you might not get the desired kilobytes, but, like, I'm just going to randomly give you $10 of bytes anyway. So who gives a shit? Let's play some fucking video games. That's what we came here to play video games, right? Is that what we do here? Do we need a thank you queue? So, you know what? I think supposedly I have one of those. I think if I go to chat, then click on dashboard, then I think I get an event queue. Yes, I do. And can I mark these? Okay, so I can't mark these as... there isn't like a checkbox in here for indicating when you've thanked somebody. But in any case, the people who've donated this chat so far are Marlo Gonzalez, CDI Games, Attempting Astrophotography, Vesu, Carrier Fox, Adenode, Sam, Tony B, Marlo again, Slappy McBeady, CDI Games again, Cadence Matt Falcon, and Schmatzler. That's the one that got me, goddamn. And thank you all so much for your support. All right. Let's play some fucking video games. Hey. So I'm gonna go. All right, so first off, I received a comment from somebody who might be watching. I'm not sure, because I think I recognized your avatar, but if not, then not. And they told me that they actually played the shit out of CTU Marine Sharpshooter, and it's supposed to look better than it did on my last stream, where I was playing it on a Voodoo 3, emulated Voodoo 3. And, oh, God. Oh, hey, Tom Street.
Robert, the Golden Corral Cartel has helicopters, and they are coming for their $12,000, and they go at.
Fuck! All right, you win. All right, hang on a second. I gotta remember the fucking command. Fuck. Yeah, here we go. At Is this how I do it? I've never tried this command before. Let's see if that works. I don't know if I did it right. Oh, right. I don't think there's any sort of message. Wait, let me go to users. CDI. Boop, boop, boop. Nope, that didn't work. All right, I got to figure it out. Did I? Oh, it's because, I think it's because I have to do, I'm new to this. Bang, upgrade. There we go. There, that should work. Well, we weren't playing games. We were installing games. You got to install them before you can play them. I mean, come on. Wow, I don't think that worked either. This is something I need to figure out. So give me a second. Oh, God. Here it comes.
Just throwing a swa at or TTS.
There it is. Thank you. Okay, is it bang upgrade at CDI games? Is that how we do this? It's been so long, I can't. It was CDI games, right? Yes. There we go. Oh, and finally, you get to see Clive's in the chat now. And there's, I think, a bug because I can't talk as Clive. I can only talk as myself, which is unfortunate. So I got to figure that out. Anyway, it is really funny to me this is working so much better than fucking Streamlabs ever did. Just hilarious to me. What a piece of shit. Anyway, so I'm told that CTU Marine Sharpshooter is actually a much better looking game than we were led to believe by our Voodoo 3 experience, and that a lot of the stuff actually that looked broken actually worked. So I'm going to fire this one up. Because for anybody who wasn't here yesterday, we were playing on a emulated Voodoo 3. That's loud. Let me turn that down a little bit. Oh, that's interesting. Why is that so fucking loud? Oh, I see. Sorry, I was misinterpreting one of the meters in OBS. Yeah, did we have music yesterday? We did have music, that's right. I remember making fun of it. Okay, so WS, and then, oh, that's right, we had to assign, oh! Whoa! Okay, so one of the biggest problems we had with this game yesterday is that you couldn't zoom in or out, and it turns out that it is actually supposed to work out of the box. I think the problem is maybe that my mouse in the emulated machine didn't have a wheel, so it didn't have anything to assign it to. So we apparently just had like a very unrealistic experience with this game yesterday. And yeah, supposedly like the graphics are supposed to look better. Oh, yep. So somebody commented yesterday that there was just a gradient on the screen, and it turns out, yeah, there was actually supposed to be a picture. So yeah, the whole that's why I'm playing this again, and I should probably play Blood 2 again, honestly, because the entire experience we had yesterday was completely non-representative. And again, we were talking about this yesterday, that the intro cinematic is like weirdly ambitious for a Lithtech game. Oh my god, yeah, the animations didn't even animate correctly yesterday. Those guys just snapped from one position to the other. So I was just dunking on this game undeservedly. What a bummer. This does sound like a Halloween game, doesn't it? Wow. Valid. Gosh, yeah, this looks considerably better than I gave it credit for. It is dim. I had commented yesterday that it was like really dim. I still feel that way. I'm sure the gameplay isn't going to be that much better, but you never know, really. Did we get this part of the cinematic even?
Target northwest.
Oops. Gotta get my refill out. There we go. Alright, so supposedly we just roll the mouse wheel. Shit. Been detected. Ow. I don't know what the difference is between the red and the yellow dots on the HUD. Maybe it means they've noticed us or something. Although, I mean, as far as I can tell, they're all aggro immediately as soon as they get line of sight. Oh, that's right. Okay, so the night vision was supposed to look better, but it still doesn't look like it does much.
Target southeast. They might have friends in the area.
All right, there we go. Okay, yeah, no, this is an improvement. Let's switch weapon. Let me go in and crank the gamma just because I know this ain't super enjoyable. Oh wow, okay, that might be too much. It is, but we're gonna roll with it anyway. I guess that's a point. Yeah, I wonder if the gamma is genuinely mismatched to my screen, and that's the problem, rather than just being... So, this was a thing back in the day, though. I will point out, a lot of games used to have ridiculously low gamma. You couldn't see shit. And there was a bunch of graphics cards that had bugs in the drivers where you couldn't adjust the gamma effectively or at all. I never knew why. I never knew why that was such a common thing.
Which cave said we did?
I didn't actually notice that guy's line yesterday where he says that it doesn't matter which path you take. We should probably... Okay, another thing, because I had the gamma, so... Oh my god, this is not an ideal mouse for this purpose. There we go. Jesus. Could also use a med pack. There we go. What was the other thing I was going to say? Yeah, Lithtech is very crispy. That's how I would describe the engine. It's very crispy. Everything about it is just sort of like puffed rice. Oh, that was the other thing. Yesterday, I couldn't see the bullet puffs, so I wasn't sure if they'd actually implemented like accuracy or like random bullet drift, like, you know, Doom. I've seen games that were so, you know, unfinished that they just hadn't even put like a random vector on the bullets. But it looks like they did. The guys can miss you. That's good. Honestly, this is less of a hit scan hell than hell some other games I've played recently.
This looks as good a place as any. I should be able to assess the convoy from here.
The voice acting could be a lot worse too. I think I mentioned this yesterday that I thought it was like kind of surprisingly decent for what this is. I do wish my guy like had a, you know, a PDW instead of a pistol, but
Look for those weapon crates.
I can have a look for those weapon crates. Very good situation on the wheel there. Like they must have coded it to actually follow the path, because it's weeble wobbling all over the place. All right, there's the weapon crates. Weapon, 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 weapon. Okay, this guy's gonna give me the green light here in a moment. Come on.
There it is. Those bastards must have an entire shipment and then some. Take your shot, sir.
Shit.
Look at that. I'll wait to you about the truck on the way.
There we go.
Command, Barrel 2. We've spotted what appears to be a truck.
I love that the code name is Long Barrel 2. I think that's so fucking juicy.
That's right, Command.
Yeah, our code name is Sniper Team.
Long Barrel 2 out.
I think there are a number of people who do not know what the purpose of code names is. They're not aware that they're supposed to make you harder, like your purpose harder to identify on the radio. Otherwise, you just be like, yeah, this is Jim. I wonder if crouching makes a difference. I don't remember having any trouble with, I don't remember having any trouble running Fear back in the day. I loved that game. I feel like I'm one of the only people who did. Everyone I mentioned Fear to just like starts chuckling, and I don't know why. I loved that game. I wonder if it would run on this machine. Lithtech Jupiter EX is probably within the capabilities of a...
Go ahead. Understood, Command. Long barrel 2 out.
I shot him in the ass. Always funny.
Birds are tracking the convoy. We're receiving new orders on the Hawks.
Oh, we got new music. Why did I suddenly start... Whoa. It's having some weird, like, getting pushed around by a vector nonsense going on. I never played AVP. I need to. I need to try Aliens vs. Predator. It's reportedly quite good. Who is shooting? Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, no. What? He got popped. Okay, so what's the autosave look like? Is it just... Oh, that wasn't too bad for an autosave position.
That's right, Command. I have a 5-ton truck with a couple of barrels in the back. Long barrel 2 out.
Long barrel. Alright, I can quick save. Good. Nope. This is on a 80 gig spinning Western Digital. I think it's, I want to say it's a, 7200. They don't seem to be very accurate. These guys seem to have, you know, Counter-Strike accuracy.
Target southwest. Command, this is Long Barrel 2. Go. Understood, Command.
I'm still not sure who shot my spotter last time.
Birds are tracking the convoy. We're receiving new orders on the
Our
box.
birds. And once again, there was a weird, like, vector being imposed on me down at the base of the slope there. Oh. What? Oh, it's the other exit to the cave. Okay, well, there's definitely accuracy. There we go. Boy, howdy. Yeah, those snipers, baby. Yeah, I'm on normal. I was interested in playing one shot, one kill, but I couldn't get anything done. It is neat that they have that mode, though. Yeah. It does sort of feel like, because I think that every Lithtech game has the enemy roles, so maybe it's like a built-in behavior. Can I 360 no-scope this guy? Probably, if I didn't miss. I do want to finish just one mission before we go on to another game. I have some other important games here. There's some vitally important games here. So I was gonna say, yeah, was this? Because I think I have one more game in this franchise. Did they? How many did they put out?
Understood, Command. Long Barrel 2 out. Command wants us to evac now. Our birds are tracking the convoy. We're receiving new orders on the box.
Can't quite see him yet. I think. Yeah, we gotta pop this guy first. Oh, god damn it! Lucky shot. Ugh. There are a number of elements of this that, like, it's weird that there's no stealth functionality at all. Like, just every, you know, it feels like that's the first thing they would have built, right? Just the ability to detect whether a guy can actually see you or not. I'm not expecting thief here. You know, I know, like, doing light calculation, visibility calculation is hard. But, like, I don't know, at least impose a limit on guys, you know, visibility distance. You know? It's easy, right? 3D programming is simple.
Target northwest.
Oh, they came up. Oh, they must have. Did they hear the bullets, or were they scripted spawns? I wonder. Huh. They project an aura of sus. Okay. About to save on that bridge there. Oh, shit. I mean, you know, I'll admit this is better, this is more engaging than a lot of shitty FPSs I've played, you know? Like, I've definitely played some FPSs that just had no meat on the bone whatsoever. Just total, like, fucking Wolfenstein 3D with polygons ass garbage. Oh, interesting. I wonder if the 9800 Pro would still work and just, like, not do everything. But also, I probably have something newer than this. Though I don't remember. I think my GeForce 6200, I think, is... I have a 6200, which I think might be 20B, but it's also got blown caps, and so I think we would probably have trouble with it. Ow. I no-scoped him. Oh, this is definitely, like, considerably further in than Nom. Fucking extreme paint brawl. Also, wait, did I just pick up a rifle? There is a lean system, but I have the feeling it doesn't really... Well, I don't know, maybe it works. I wish John Spotter would... Oh, wait, he's got his AI is turned off. That's the problem. That's the problem. That's why he's not shooting at anybody. Shit. I just realized that. T and G. There we go. All right. Fuck him up, boo. Yeah, this whole time he has been holding his fire because that was his AI configuration. Okay, I'm not sure it helps, but... Yeah, I don't think it helps. Okay, he's dead at least. Wait a minute. They only have one death sound, and it's that one, and I don't know if that's a real language or not. Like, to my ears, what it sounds like the most is Italian. Oh my god, I can't get over this ridge. Oh no. Oh, there we go. Okay, you can jump. The thing I love about first-person shooters is no matter how realistic the game is meant to be, you can always jump. Because if you can't jump in an FPS, you just feel... You feel like something's wrong. You feel like you know, like you're paralyzed. I wonder if I don't have grenades, do I? Okay, I thought so. This is a return path. It lets you overlook... Whoa! Oh, shit! There's guys infesting the place where we started. I don't even know if that's where we're going, but it seems healthy to kill them. I think that was it. Yeah, well, my spotter hasn't seen anybody. Up. motherfucker. This level is much longer than I anticipated. Okay, you know what? I'm going to turn down the mouse sensitivity just a tad. That was probably too much. I keep getting in such... Like, I normally play with a very high mouse sensitivity in FPSs. But in this case, there's just something about the game. It just doesn't seem to have... Oh my god. Ah, shit. Hey, at least the enemies understand how to take cover. You know, I'll give them that. Oh yeah, no, I'm definitely quitting after this level. But, like, I did need to see it through to the end. Where is this asshole? Ow! Oh. Got him in the leg. I had to load. Just, things didn't go well. Let's see if kneeling improves my accuracy. It doesn't help any that I didn't point at the guys, but like still. You know what? Can we just scoot through here and ignore the guys down there? That'd be good. I'm trying to remember what game it was. There was some, like, there was one game that ever did this, but there was some game that actually punished you for reloading partial mags. I think it was like a World War II sim or something like that. And if you reloaded mid-mag, it would just throw away the extra ammo because you had nowhere to put the mag. You know, like, it is funny to me that there's no solution to this in the real world. Like, I get it. I know why that's the case, but it's still weird. Mafia? Could have been Mafia. Wait, we get flanked? What the fuck? Who the hell came up behind us? That's the real army, baby. Fucking no scope. I don't think Ashen did that. That would be cool if it did. He's on that ledge, right? Yes. I think that's his duck out of hiding spot. Oh, that's dust off. Okay. I'm gonna save just in case. I thought he was landing on the tip top of that rock for a moment. Yeah. This is somewhat more competently implemented than I thought on first appraisal. When of course we were playing it on a completely inappropriate machine that didn't actually have the right hardware. Yeah, this is an N64 era game that somehow is on the PC in 2004.
Command wants you and Sergeant Cooper to make your way through the outskirts of the city where the convoy is headed for. We found a local driver who will give you a ride.
I have the gamma cranked, by the way. I could probably turn it down a bit. Yeah, I love the cloud texture. It looks like fucking Quake 1.
Truck with the missile materials. We cannot and will not lose track of this shipment. Good luck, Lieutenant.
This guy's accent is like 6 different things at once. No, this is not. This, by the standards of 2004, this is not fantastic. Remember that both Doom 3 and Half-Life 2 were out. That's actually something I was discussing with a friend last night. Let me get my notes on this. I can't remember my exact wording. Yeah, so it still blows my mind that Doom 3 came out in 2004, the same year as Half-Life 2, because they feel like they're from different parallel universes. Like, it's impossible to accept that they both came out at the same time, because one is just so much better than the other and has also aged so much better.
We should probably find our way to a solid roof.
Okay, let me save this shit and get out of here. Oh, that's right, the menu that remembers where you were. That's so funny. Brr, 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 brr. Doom 3 is one of the worst looking games I've ever seen in my life, and this is how I felt when it came out. You see, I played the entire Doom 3 series. I played the leaked beta, the released game, Prey, and then Doom 3 BFG Edition. Those are the 4 releases of Doom 3. And while Prey was definitely the best version of it, none of them ran well, none of them looked good, and I've always been astonished at just how ugly that engine is, even when it's being used for other things. It got licensed for what, like 3 games total? And every one of them looks like Doom 3 more than it looks like anything else. Like, it's just the whole thing just looks, yeah, it's like fucking Play-Doh. It's the other thing is, when you look at Doom 3, it's the worst optimized game engine I've ever seen in my life, and I'm not exactly sure how that's possible. Yes, it ran like shit back in the day, but even now, you can download BFG Edition and run it on a 3080. I tried this a few weeks ago, and the numbers say that it's running at, 180 or 300 FPS or whatever, but it feels like it's running at 22 FPS. It is just this graunchy, nasty-ass, rough-edged, un-anti-aliased, even if anti-aliasing is on, piece of shit. It looks vile, and it feels terrible. It's the opposite of a Ford Mustang, like the original one, where the design premise was it's supposed to look like it's going fast when it's standing still. Doom 3 looks like it's going slow when it's going fast. And then you look at Half-Life 2, and it looks like it's doing 120 FPS in a screenshot. Like, Half-Life 2 looks like it's running smoothly when it isn't running. It is an incredibly efficient engine in comparison. And my feeling is that Doom 3 is from the bad timeline, and HL2 is this like Doc Brown that materialized and pulled us into the good timeline. Like, John Carmack wanted to ruin gaming. He hated the idea of games being good. He said so. He's quoted saying that he thinks games shouldn't have stories. Okay? The guy sucks. His opinions are awful. And he's not actually a good engine programmer. And so after putting out Quake, which is pretty much where his skills started to decline, that's like the last thing he did that was competent, in my opinion. Q3, sort of. It had layered textures, but otherwise it's not that impressive. He just wanted as badly as he could to turn gaming into sludge. He just wanted to do multiplayer deathmatch for the rest of time, and everything else should go in the shitter. And so all he thinks about game engines is that they are pieces of software for putting polygons on the screen, and that anything else you can do with them is an excuse to get the polygon generator in front of you. No other reason, right? Valve, on the other hand, for all the things people say about them, are fun-loving clowns who recognized everything that is good in the human heart, and they brought us fun. And the reason that Half-Life 2 works so well is because it's based on fucking Quake 1. That's why. Like, Half-Life got across the finish line with a duct-taped hood and no windshield and 6 guys pushing it, and they did this by using a 0.6-liter diesel engine that you can start by, like, giving it a flick of the wrist, right? That's why that game is so deeply beloved, is because it's the Nintendo of, like, first-person shooters, which is a very weird thing to think about. But come on, name another first-person shooter that has the kind of goodwill, the kind of like warm, cozy feeling that Half-Life 2 does. Everyone loves Half-Life 2. It's forever and ever going to be this moment in history where everybody was happy, at once. And it was everybody, because Half-Life 2 would run on almost anything. That's the other thing about it. Oh yeah, it had what looked like what looked like kind of impressive requirements for the time. But here's the thing. My friend Peak played that game on a card that like wasn't even DX9, and like a third of the textures didn't load, and then it would crash at the end of every level. But it would save before it crashed. So he would just start the game up, load, and then continue where he left off. And he finished the game and had a good time and has fond memories of it. That's Half-Life 2, baby. Right? It is the Core 2 duo of games, while Doom 3 is the Pentium 4 of games. Half-Life 2 took a really good idea, the Pentium, and just put a lot more of it in the same package, but it didn't get too far ahead of itself. Doom 3 attempted to reinvent the wheel, lost sight of the ball, and ended up releasing this disgusting sweat hog that like pants and heaves its way down the runway while trying to brand itself as next generation, right? But Half-Life 2 is the thing that, they made fucking Titanfall 2 on it, for Christ's sake. They made Apex Legends on it, for Christ's sake. It just keeps going and going. It's unstoppable, right? And it's because they based it on the code that Carmack made the last time that he was sane, the last time that he knew where he was and wasn't just like off in la land, completely divorced from the reality that a video game should be fun. Quake was, if nothing else, made in the last days of Carmack thinking that video games should be entertainment and not some sort of weird dick measuring contest to see who can do the most and the biggest. And so, you have a good point that Duke Nukem 3D might have the, more goodwill or as much goodwill. But just like, I remember, I had to show Daria the David S. Pumpkins SNL skit the other day. I had not seen it until recently. I think it is one of the funniest skits in the history of the show. And I was so fascinated by it because it shouldn't be funny, but it is. And so I went and looked it up and read about the history of it. And because it was so confusing, because everyone was so baffled by why it was funny, why they were laughing at it, people have bothered to do research into this and to do interview questions about it. And so there's a quote, that Tom Hanks thought that it didn't make any sense and thought somebody else should do it. But of course they knew that he was necessary, and he was. And it was just some last minute thing they dashed together and then threw on the show, just like everything on SNL, right? But there's a theory posited on the wiki page, and I'm sure it's cited because there's so many eyes on this, it probably would have been removed if it wasn't. So I'm sure this isn't original research, but there's a theory posited on there that this skit came out like at the very beginning or like a few months into the Trump admin, the first one. And the theory is that the reason it was so popular is because everyone just wanted something they could agree on. And everyone agreed. David S. Pumpkins was in no way divisive. Everybody agreed on David S. Pumpkins, right? And so, I think that Half-Life 2 is the David S. Pumpkins of first-person shooters. Everyone can agree on it. I happen to think the game is garbage in a number of ways, but I can't deny that when I think of it, I feel warmth in my heart. It's impossible not to. Everyone loves Half-Life 2. And it'll run on everything. And people are going to keep playing it on everything forever. When's the last time you heard of someone playing Doom 3? You should play Half-Life 2. It's a good game. I don't like it for specific reasons. Mega Zeta, that's actually supposedly what happened. They planned out the sketch, and then they went to Party City and bought the worst-looking costume they could find, which was this pumpkin suit. So, sort of backwards, but anyway. God, and the mod community for HL2. Holy shit. Now, we need to move on to something more important. We played a good game, and now we have to play a bad game. Or at least that's what I'm told. I have heard this game, so I think I must have played a demo of this back in the day, but I don't remember a thing about it, and I've never made a serious try at it. So hopefully it runs on here. It wouldn't run on the Voodoo 3, but this should work better. And I don't like HL2 from a creative standpoint. But yes, CTU Marine Sharpshooter was a good game. Okay, now what's interesting here is that this is exactly what happened on the Voodoo 3, is that it just didn't run. It just didn't launch at all. Oh no! Is it not going to run? I really thought that it was just upset that it wasn't on the right... although I guess it could be Securom. Now I think... I hadn't thought about that. Maybe it's Securom getting upset. Let me see... PC Gaming Wiki. I'm LARPing right now. I'm not actually looking up a crack for this game. I'm just LARPing. I'm LARPing, okay? Okay, let's see. There's a demo version. There's a patch. Do I have the patch? I don't know if I have the patch installed. Let me see. I think I do have the patch. From version 1 to version 4. SID. Yeah, I do have the patch, but you know what? It's not installed on this machine. Okay, let's see if I... Did I put it on here? I think I put it on the USB drive. Oops, not there. There. Uh-oh. Womp womp. No, I didn't. I fucked up. Unless, did it accidentally wind up in here by chance? No. Bummer! Because I really don't want to go through the effort of retrieving this. Although, okay, all right. Well, you know what then? We'll have to come back to this one. If I figure out how to run it, we'll have to do it in a later stream. Let's do a game that I think will run and looks way better. So I said we just played a good game, now we're going to play a bad one, but instead we're going to play a good game after a good game. I played a little bit of this, and it looked absolutely cracked and goated. Western Outlaw, got to be one of my favorite Lithtech. Oh, no! Oh, you know what? We had this happen the other day, and I think we came to the conclusion that, like, the fucking GPU driver had gotten crashed by one of these games. Whoa. That was interesting. Oh, yep. Yeah, look at that. Huh. Okay, let's reboot. Good times. Oh, well. Fuck you, CDI. God damn it. Fucking it. Okay, hold up a second. Does anybody here show of hands, who here has ever played Indiana Jones Desktop Adventures? It's probably not a big number. It can't be a large number. You did miss out on Symvesio. Yoda Stories is the sequel to Indiana Jones Desktop Adventures. When were you born, Tom Street? I mean, the math might make sense, but oh god, actually now I'm thinking about it, I don't know when that game came out. Oh no. Let me see. Indiana Jones Desktop Adventures. Oops. I can't believe. That's right, it's a Win16 game. I forgot about that. Oh my god, there's a Taiwanese version on Internet Archive. That slaps. There's also a traditional Chinese version. Here we go, Windows 95. Outstanding. Wait, you work with somebody who worked on Indiana Jones Desktop Adventures? Because that rules. That game is like... God, what do I even call it? Wasn't there a third game in that series? There was Yoda Stories, LucasArts, or Yoda Stories, Indiana Jones, and then wasn't there a third one? Let's see. I'm sure I can grab... Oh, wow. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Yoda Stories actually came out on a CD. Oh, yeah, Legends of Might and Magic, I think, is a multiplayer-only game, but we're still going to get a look at it. We'll still get a look at it. And then, you know what? I've decided I need to install Yoda Stories and Indiana Jones Desktop Adventures. And so if we're doing that, then I might as well pull over the patch for Die Hard. So let me go retrieve that from where I put it. Where did I put it? Right. It's over here in the Lithtech folder. It goes in the square hole. Yeah, here we go. Oh, I have a patch for Shogo that I never applied. Oh, rip. Okay. Let me, wait, did they really port Yoda Stories to the fucking Game Boy? Oh, that's ridiculous. Ooh, I want that. Oh, I guess I do have the disc open, don't I? Bingo, bango. Fuck you. Oh, right, because probably Demon Tools is, yeah, holding a... There we go. It's dumb that it gives you the same notification noise whether it was or wasn't successful. I think that they should patch Windows 98 to fix that. All right. No random mode? Oh, rough. Oh, that's a difficult scene. All right, Quack 2, ISOs. Okay, let's do this, that. Did I get... Oh, I didn't even get that one. Oh, I better copy that over. And then Die Hard. Okay, there we go. Wow, why is that so fucking slow? Why is it copying to this flash drive at 300 kilobytes per second? Oh, okay, that was just a calculation bug. Okay, that makes more sense. I'm using the default sound set, so if they're the same file, that's not my fault. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I didn't do that. It came that way. Yoda Stories is nearly unanimously the worst rated Game Boy Color game of all time. Wow, why? It can't be that bad. No, this drive is USB 3. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm talking about the transfer speeds over my desktop PC. It's definitely faster than that. It's currently copying at several megabytes per second. The only reason it's not faster is because it's copying a bunch of tiny files. Yeah, the Windows ding is just clipped to hell and back. Okay, there we go. Eject disk. There we go. Be-doo. Here we go again now. So what we're going to do, we're going to take this one step at a time. Okay, you said my abandonware, but as my eyes swept across it, they thought it said my Brandon Wave. And I thought that you were describing a crazy website. Just one heck of a website, a powerful website I would love to know more about. Hang on, I'm going over to GoDaddy. GoDaddy.com. Has anybody registered mybrandonwave.com? Oh, $5! Make it yours. There we go. Okay, I've captured mybrandonwave.com. I don't know what I'm going to put there. No, I don't want domain protection. That costs too much money. I don't care if somebody steals my Brandon Wave. Continue to cart. AGP texture acceleration, is that related to GART? The thing that never works and that nobody figured out how to enable? I actually do know somebody who knows how to get GART working. It's complicated. Oh wait, create an account. No, just log the fuck in. What the hell? What the hell? Wow, I'm having problems with GoDaddy. I mean, what else is new, right? Hey-oh! Fucking website. There we go. Oh, correct. Yeah, no, as soon as I heard it, I needed to have it. I needed my Brandon Wave. I mean, it's $5 for a year. I can always change my mind at the end. Wait a minute. Whoa. Hang on a second. No, you know what? No, they fell off. It turns out that $5 price was the introductory price for a new account, but because I have an account, I'm getting only a 45% discount. So they want $12 a year, and that is too much for my Brandon Wave. So, yeah, it's one Brandon Wave, Michael. How much could it cost? $11.99 a year? Okay, so having said that, Tim Rogers' voice, let's get up in here and install this patch, which of course in the classic method of the old days, you just dump into the folder unceremoniously overwriting things. Normal, don't worry about it. Here we go. Find target. Pasty. Just click pasta. All right, here we go. Oh, fuck, I didn't put the disk in. See, now, my immediate response is, okay, so did the fact that I failed to start it on the first try, okay, that didn't break it. Okay. Come on, big money, no whammies. No whammies. No whammies. Yeah, nope. And now, if we run dxdiag again, okay. Well, oh, okay. Krakatomi Plaza. That's good. That's good. Holy hell. My Brandon Wave. I'm still thinking about it. My Brandon Wave. What would it be? What would be there? Isn't there a thing for just removing Securom from anything? No, I don't think so. Yeah, no dice. Well, well, Game Copy World has it, but I'm not going there. Yeah, we're not going to get to enjoy the Fox Interactive logo. Yes, I did. I'm going to cancel. We're good here. Okay, let's move on to something that's a surer bet. It's a bummer that didn't work, but hopefully Western Outlaw, Wanted Dead or Alive, will. Boy, I'm really hoping this. Oh, Jarhead Games made this one too? Oh, I didn't notice that. Okay. I'm worried that my mouse cursor is still here, but I guess maybe it's supposed to be. Decent music, by the way. All right, here we go. Yeah, the gun noise is quite sounds CD-ROM. I'm sorry, Shadowhog, you are flat broke. I think this is going to be good, personally. Oh, is the now playing double charging you? It shouldn't be. You know, I wonder, okay, I'm going to try and fix that real quick. I think I know why it's doing it. There, it should be fixed. I think it's because I had it set up with a payment requirement, and then I also added my own conditional check to withdraw the money.
Everybody empty their pockets. Real slow like. You go on ahead and see those boys got on okay and ain't botching things up.
Right. We don't want them pocketing none of the tank. Not like them last double-crossers.
Just shut up and go, will you? And tell the boss I got things under control back here.
There any heroes here? You! Yeah, you. You look like a hero. All you had to do was empty out your wallets. But now I gotta start killing folks so you know I mean business.
This is lore. We're getting lore right now.
Sorry, fella, but this ain't nothing personal.
Maybe someone ought to make an example out of you.
I feel the same way, Mega Zeta. Keeps happening.
Where'd he go? Shoot!
It has a biblically accurate reload sequence for this gun, by the way. For this specific gun, that is. Did he succeed in killing that guy? Nope. I love that they have GoldenEye faces. They got the JPEG faces. The default open door button is F, by the way, which feels deeply wrong. Though, if you asked me what game made E the default action button, I would have to say, well, I think it was Half-Life, right? Sir? Now, I won that duel. Yeah, this is Western Blood 2. Oops.
You should never come here.
Oh my god, wait, did he just do the Skyrim line? Really? Please tell me I can eat food. No? Oh, there we go. Good enough, good enough. Do you think I can shoot him through the window? Whoa, whoa. Oh, the door closed on me and, like, warped me back behind it. That's funny.
Where'd he go? There he is.
Oh, I should mention, by the way, did I just shoot through one guy to the other? I think I did. If we right-click, we put it in fan mode, which might be better for quick reactions. And then I think if we right-click again, we put it in pistol whip mode. It's actually pretty chunky. Like, Jarhead Games was, they were on some shit, you know? They had some ideas. Red Lithtech revolver is pretty funny. I need to come up with some solution for the real now playing to stay on the screen even when y'all are fucking around. But I'll get to that later. Shooting. Who the hell's shooting? Somebody's got LOS on me, but damned if I know. These guys are terrible shots. I think there's... Oh, they're on top. Oh. Okay. Oh, did you just get a lucky shot at my head? Hilarious. Jesus. Help. 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 What the hell? I think I'm getting head sniped, but I can't tell for sure. and I'm not exactly sure. Do I have a rifle or anything? No. Ow! Motherfucker! Hey! I think I got him, but that's not going to help much. What was I supposed to do? Okay. Now, one thing I didn't do... Oh, it's been auto-saving. Okay. One thing I didn't do is I didn't go to the front end of the train. There might have been something useful there. Ammo or a rifle or something, but I guess it's kind of too late now. I'm sort of impressed at just... Oh.
Robert, this reminds me of when my divorced father bought a 1976 Ford Pinto and we drove it down the railroad tracks to avoid police on Christmas.
Honestly, the gunplay in this ain't half bad, and the only thing is I just wish it were clearer what I was supposed to do at any given moment, you know? I think I know what went wrong with the second to last car. I think I was supposed to climb up on top, but, oh! Okay, well, I don't know how else I was supposed to do that if they hadn't lined up at the edge there for me, but, you know, I'll take it. Oh, okay, I probably could have stood in here and shot up at them, I just didn't see them. Oh well. This is running a little chunky, I think, because we're at 1024 on a fairly old card. But, what the... Oh, right. Oh my god, look at this. I just lost all the same health that I lost the previous time.
They called me the Wild Roses, but my name was Elisa Day.
Yep, I'm gonna die again. Yep. God damn it. Like I said, good game. We're playing a good game now.
Where'd he go?
Where'd he go?
You got me.
I did get you, that's true. So true, fam. Okay, so these guys are dropping like 6 bullet. That's good enough. I could probably start quick saving. There we go. I don't know, I find this more compelling than LucasArts Outlaws in certain ways, which is quite a compliment coming from me. I'm stuck in a door. Door stuck. Actually, I'm soft-locked? Okay, cool. Cool. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, we're still in it. We're still in it. Video games. Okay, this time... My god, how are they getting... like, did these things not block bullets? Like... Taking so much fucking... Oh my god, that's what it is. There's a jumping puzzle here. Okay, cool. I was wondering how I was supposed to get over that. Oh, and they left us a med kit there. That's good. Let's save here. And then, well, we can climb, so obviously we're going to climb. Ow. What? It's a good thing I saved, because what the fuck? Okay, it was just that guy, like, shooting at my head, right? Oh my god. Yeah, FPS platforming has always been the best way to improve an FPS. I think the Postal Service does put the mail in bid bags labeled. Oh! There were horses. Okay. I'm pretty sure the Postal Service does put the mail in big bags labeled mail. I believe that's true. LOL. I fell off the train. God damn it. Those are some really vague and very quiet horse sounds. I'm sorry. I don't think it's worth it to go up on top. Oh, you have to. It's locked. Locked. God, it is hard to get the drop on this guy. It's really, really hard to not get hit in this fucking game. For just a second, I thought that guy had a rifle, and I got really excited. I fell off the train. Yeah, I will say, the game is considerably more playable once you've memorized the location of every enemy, which is pretty damning. Decently damning. But at the same time, that was a type of game that used to exist, and there was a certain satisfaction to it that we can't deny. I mean, shit, you know. Mega Man. Castlevania. Kinda can't play that reactively. Oh, some of the terrain just didn't for a moment there. And in fact, I think the terrain is frequently not. Exciting. That guy had, I can only explain as like a kind of a Leslie Nielsen vibe to him. I don't know what that means, but I do mean it. You're obviously supposed to climb this. Oh, cool. That's solid. Excellent video game. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is the largest bandit team in history. That is true. Oh my god, trying to climb this is just like popping me back and forth. You got me. You got me. I need to get some audio redeems set up for this game. Oh my god. Hey, you know when we had you jump up on those crates and do the little jumping puzzle? Oh yeah, well, you're doing it again. The fact that you already demonstrated you could do this, is no reason not to just do it again with no differences. You see, I have this rule about games that there are two options. If you're doing you know, like a terrain-based puzzle like that, for instance, in particular, you either do it exactly once, and then once the player has demonstrated they can do it, you never do it again, because they passed your fucking challenge. You don't need to have them do the challenge again, or you make it a universal part of the game. Like, okay, if the terrain in your game is just hard to traverse, that's one thing. But if it's a normal-ass world that then just keeps having you do these hyper-artificial jumping puzzles, and they're the same every single time, then that's just boring. Like, if I'm going to do a challenge that's, like, obviously an arbitrary challenge, I am willing to do it once. And then you need to mix it up, or I'm not going to do it again. Step into my sights, dipshit. Oop, fuck, I'm the dipshit. Where? Oh, motherfucker. Yeah, a boss health bar in an FPS is, especially of this era, actually, is, very strong. We probably had an autosave that was further forward than that, so let's... Yeah, exactly. If you're gonna have a bunch of crates that I can like conspicuously climb, then make me want to do that, maybe. But like, it needs to be my decision and not the game forcing me to do a puzzle that I've already proved I can do. Oh fuck, where'd he go? Wasn't there a guy there? There he is. No, I shot your ass. Okay, there we go. There's the board. Shit. Wow. Wow. I'm not sure what they want me to do here. This is really, really, really hard. Especially when the quick save loads you directly into a guy's sights. That's so good. Holy hell. Well, I mean, there's no guarantee that this can be finished, you know? Wow. What a video game. Somebody's poisoned the water hole. Yeah, they're like shooting, the cover isn't even perfect. Can I just shoot him from over here? Is that an easier way to do this? Here, let's put this in rifle mode. Oh my god. Wait. This seems practical. This seems like the play. Alright, video games are real again. Video games are real again. We've cracked the fucking code. Oh, fuck you! All that! I'm still gonna die. All that and I'm still gonna die. Your horse. No, fuck you. No, fuck you. I shot your ass. You were I'm clicking and nothing. Oh, I'm out of ammo. Oh, I'm completely out of ammo because I just didn't pick up. Oh, this is a video game. This is a video game. This is a video game. Holy hell. Okay. Let's autosave. I have to hold crouch. Oh, right. Nope, that's not good enough. You have to hold crouch and forward so that you immediately get into full cover. All right. Motherfucker. I don't have it dialed in. Now I have it dialed in. Nope. Oh man, we got it perfect the first time. Okay. Okay, so that's perfect, but now we're too low on health to complete this ridiculous section. So let's load and do it again. Okay, hold down and crouch. Ah! Yeah, but after I killed the boss, I didn't have enough health to complete the rest of the sequence. So... How they're fucking shooting me through the goddamn... Okay. I think he has like iframes or something. Yeah, the cover is totally broken. I 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100 Like, this guy basically represents like a fucking World War II machine gun nest, right? Yeah, this guy has fucking iframes is the deal. Okay, here we go. Here we go again. This is not Mad Dog McCree. Jesus Lord. I think I set the name correctly. I don't even know what this fucking game is called. Ow. Caught that one in the face, but we take it if it works. All right. The fucking... It's titled Whoa, partner. Okay, we're fucked. I thought there was a fence there. Oh, boy.
You got me.
Oh, you know, another problem is this game is calculated so that you have to pick up every bullet in the game in order to finish it. But because I'm killing these guys and not running out there and collecting their shit, it actually evaporates. So you're going to see those bullets are going to disappear here in a moment. Okay, that's the most health. Ah, shit. I mean, come on now. This, this is bad. This is really bad. Let's see, are there cheat codes for this? Western Outlaw cheat codes. Yes. Oh, it involves editing an ini file and changing the value player takes damage to 0. Oof. Wow. Welp. Welp.
The legends are true. My amount and message has been made public.
Does is that one of those test phrases like Sphinx of Black Quartz, judge my vow? Thank you for the $10 to make a Zeta. Okay, I'm done with that game. There's only so much time in my life, and that's not how I'm spending it. I was wrong. The game is actually bad. We keep playing games that are supposed to be good. They turn out to be bad. Let's play a good game. I think this is going to fix it. I think this is going to fix it. I discovered this game. I discovered this game existed when I went to the wiki page for the Lithtech engine. That's how much I know about it. Other than I fired it up once and I was obliterated by the reality of it. Oh God, tell me it's gonna run. Oh, I think. Wait. Oh, that's by 16. Let's try. Well, here, let's just put it on 64x480. This ran on my Voodoo 3. It damn well better run on here. Oh, or maybe we have to reboot. Maybe, maybe DirectX doesn't recover from running these games. Yeah, that's what it is. We have to reboot after every the Lithtech engine, everyone. The Lithtech engine, everyone. SoundMax is the name of the built-in sound card. Lithtech is a cognito hazard. Yeah. What are they doing that's reliably crashing the entire DirectX stack? I'm really happy that implementing the currency system had the intended effect of keeping people from spamming the now playing so quickly that nobody has time to notice the jokes. Now they go just fast enough that the jokes are visible. Yeah, I mean, Lithtech only works on DirectX. Well, it also has a software renderer, but that seems to have disappeared after the first few games. It's also funny because like an awful lot of Windows 98's problems are a little bit exaggerated. I will say that back in the day, I definitely had times where... That's true. That's so true, fam. I definitely had times where I just got used to rebooting between everything. But it's not as universally needed as you might think. All right, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. We're hoping for the best here. No whammies. Oh, there we go. Okay, we Gucci. I have not watched the intro cinematic for this, but it is a Fox Interactive joint. Yeah, baby. God, Monolith had a different logo every 3 weeks.
Now playing paid messages only.
Thank you, CDI Games. Bitmap, I don't actually get your reference. Wait, was that a separate ad for Monolith and then another one for Lithtech? Good lord. They were proud of many things. Oh, hell yes. Alright. Yeah, okay, let's let this play out. Snarb, you can't do spoilers. Jesus Lord, this is a drum loop. No, this game's definitely, I am certain this game is good. Though perhaps a bit loud. Yeah, that bass is egregious. Alright. Here we go.
In the year 2028, a mysterious artifact was unearthed somewhere in the Middle East that would have a profound effect on humanity. By studying the artifact, world-renowned genetic scientist Dr. Joan Aiken was able to develop a revolutionary new serum that would finally allow us to unlock the unused portion of the human brain.
A whole ass brain?
The first version of Dr. Aiken's serum granted recipients the ability to manifest powerful psionic energy emissions with their minds. But unfortunately, this power came at a terrible price. Since a fully developed human brain was not capable of adapting to the powerful effects of the serum, the subjects would eventually lose control and go completely insane. Dr. Aiken theorized that if the serum was administered,
it's the X-Files intro.
The subject's mind was still developing, then perhaps the recipient would have a better chance of successfully adapting. The experiment was almost a complete success in that the subjects were granted psionic abilities and were much more mentally stable, but they still ran the risk of going insane if they overextended their mental abilities. The drug was dubbed the Psionic Booster Serum, and the subjects who received
they got this narrator on Fiverr.
Psionics for their ability to manipulate this powerful new psionic energy. Soon thereafter, certain extremely gifted individuals began creating their own unique styles of psionic talent.
Oh, fuck yes!
Personal belief systems. While the advent of the Psionic Booster Serum was widely considered a quantum leap forward in human evolution, there were many who feared these superhumans would eventually destroy.
This lore dump is so strong.
These fears were soon realized as some psionics began to abuse their powers and turn to a life of crime. It was because of this that the government created the Department of National Psionic Control, or DNPC. The purpose of this organization was to deal with the ever-growing threat of renegade psionic criminals. The DNPC knew that the only way to effectively combat these powerful criminals was to employ psionic agents of their own. So they immediately recruited the strongest...
What is with what's going on in the letterbox, by the way?
However, due to the powerfully violent nature of psionic combat,
It's the fucking YouTube ambient feature.
and innocent lives were frequently lost. Given these circumstances, public opinion...
Listen, at this point in time, it was hard not to make a Parasite Eve, okay?
...procedures of the DNPC. In order to appease the public, the DNPC decided to create an aggression control chip that could be implanted in psionic agents who were considered to be a potential
Fucking
threat to
spider
public
legs, yes!
Even the most disciplined psionic agents
Renegade
occasionally made
psionic
mistakes
criminals.
and were forced to decide between the aggression control chip and an early retirement. Kane was one of the agents forced to make this decision. And although he is currently the best psionic field agent the DNPC has got, Kane must learn to control...
Yeah, this lore dump is ridiculous. What are 5 minutes?
...of the people he has sworn to protect.
Man, the fucking... What's going to come crashing down on you when the game actually loads is going to do you in. You're all going to die instantly.
Agent Kane is currently recuperating in his personal quarters, awaiting his first mission after being reinstated by the Department of National Psionic Control. Kane had been suspended due to a mission where he was...
More talking. More talking. All right, y'all ready for this? Sorry, we got to compile the shaders. There we go. That phone is bigger than his computer monitor. All right. So, I think it's bugged the fuck out. I don't think the HUD loaded. Or, oh, wait, maybe. There we go. It's, Deus Ex Diablo 2 starring Ice-T. I shit you not.
I'll definitely need this.
I was not exaggerating. Me at my posting station.
Welcome to the DNPC database. Please select a category.
Man, I don't want to click on any of this. Priscilla Devine.
Priscilla Devine.
Accessing information on Priscilla Devine. Priscilla Devine is the head of the Psychic Link Network, a phone psychic company that claims to employ only genuine psychics. The DNPC believes that the Psychic Link is actually a front for Priscilla Devine.
Priscilla Devine, I think, is literally a drag name.
Bent on toppling the medical empire that Dr. Joan Aiken has built. It is not known.
The degree to which I do not wish to sit through this is incalculable. Okay, good, we can accelerate. I'm sorry if anybody doesn't read this fast.
The case is rare. Her obsession with ancient Egypt.
Yeah, no, of course. She's also obsessed with ancient Egypt. Right, no, don't worry about it. Video games. Okay. Wow, the camera takes quite a while to update to the new location. Alright, let's get up on the...
Kane here.
Afternoon. Did you manage to get some sleep?
About a week ago.
Sorry to hear that.
I think he literally phoned in his lines.
What's up?
Well, we have a situation.
Of course. Why else would you call?
Just get your stuff together and report to the war room.
What's this about?
Let's just say that it's regarding an old friend of yours.
He read all his lines alphabetically like Skyrim. Can we, like... Okay, alright, no, I figured. Alright, so we can zoom in. Can we tilt the camera? It seems like we should... Oh, interesting. Okay, so if I press E, that puts the camera behind you. If I press Q, What the hell? Oh, I think it's like... Oh, okay. I think those like lock and unlock.
The interactive logo was the most exciting thing about this game.
Oh, you're over there talking shit. This game's incredibly exciting. You can hold shift to walk. Come on, it's a role-playing game. You can actually play a role. Come on. All right, let's look at our settings. All right, so we can zoom in and out. We can swivel. Oh, camera defaults is E. Okay, got it. So we should try Q, C, and Z. Badge, phone, gun. Oh yeah, somebody said something about this also being like a card game, and I do see that we have Master Talent deck, so this looks very exciting. Oh god, I wonder if this does support the immersion mouse. It's the right time frame for it. I have that thing. I own one of those, if we're talking about the same device. Alright, so Z? No? Okay, none of those do shit. But oh my god. Wait, I can just badge anybody? I can badge as an action?
I don't have that yet.
He doesn't have that yet. Who did we call? I didn't pick anybody to call. Alright, don't worry about it. We have no talents. You would think, right? Alright, so we can manually swing the camera around. That's good. That's our turbo gamer bed. We don't need that. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh fuck yeah. The kind of place that puts the names of everybody on the floor instead of up in the air. You know? Just normal. Regular thing to do. So okay, they're not home. Okay, the exclamation is talk mode. Okay, do we have any other rooms over here? Is this? I think this is as fast as we can run. Okay. All right. No, we're just gonna get out of here. Okay. Cool.
Going out again, huh? You don't get much of a break, do you?
Tell me about it.
I hear your psycho brother's back. You better not show his face around here.
Look, I can't be responsible for what Abel does. Besides, I told you he's not my real brother.
Take it easy. I was just trying to make conversation.
God. I think that Ice-T probably did not know what type of game he was being hired for and never saw any part of it. Alright, so let's go talk to this guy. Sans badge.
Good afternoon, Agent Kane. Do you have your identification?
His name is Kane. Oh my god, this Final Fantasy ass fucking menu box? Wow.
Yes.
Great, sir. May I see it?
This is actually Ice-T. Like, that's not a joke.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I was in no way joking. You do press B for badge. That's true.
Strasbourg.
Kane, how you doing?
This fucking shitty Dutch angle.
What are you up to?
I'm just heading back to my quarters for a little rest. How about you? You going out in the field again?
I don't know. The chief just called and said there's a situation, so I'm gonna see what it's all about.
Well, let me know when you get back. Maybe we can grab some food or something.
Aight, see you later.
Take it easy.
Yeah, like, it does sort of look like maybe this is going to be quite the video game, right? Okay, we definitely want to go to the firing range. Definitely. Because I want to see what the... God damn it.
Kane here.
Hello, sir. Your new weapon is ready. Just come
Look
down
at this nerd.
pick it up.
Thanks.
I like every time his T-pose is just putting his hands up in front of him like this. It's so good. What a great yeah. We gotta get a fucking audio redeem for Weapon. Yeah, I don't think wait a minute. God, that's not it, right? Hang on a second. I'll be right back. Okay, good news. The sound effect that I thought was not the one that I wanted was not the one that I wanted. Very. All right. Good bit, Betsu. All right, the armory is down near the shooting range, so let's go down there. Boy, the way this guy walks is very strong. Okay, there's the armory. There's the fire. Okay, got it. It is really funny they made a Neverwinter Nights on the Lithtech. Oh, that is a new tech difficulty screen. Yes. Yes. Sorry, we'll go back over there for a second. I'm suddenly realizing that due to the nature of how I do the audio capture for this, there's no way for it to continue on the technical difficulty screen, which kind of makes me want to make that not a scene and instead just an overlay, but there's problems with that. One thing I find frustrating about OBS is, to the best of my knowledge, there's no way to set an item to be always on top. I don't think you can do that. So if you hit add, it's always going to put it on top of other things, and I really wish it wasn't like that. I wish it would let me set things to always be at the top of the stack. All right, let's talk at this guy. Let's talk at this dude.
Hey, Jim.
Kane, how you doing?
Oh, I could be worse.
Well, here it is. We put a higher grade insulated handle on this one, but it still could melt.
I'll keep
Iced
that in
tea,
mind.
iced tea, teed up nice on ice.
Good one. Good one. Fuck! God damn it, I wasn't ready!
The firing range is open right now if you want to get a little work in.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man, the fucking Final Fantasy vibes here on the menus are so strong. I gotta grab a screenshot of this. Let me just save that over here. Fuck me.
Sure, I could fire off a few rounds.
Ice-T always has time to fire off a few rounds. Get out of here.
To let you in. You know the drill. Keep your weapon holstered while you're in the building.
Got it. I'll take that.
One of my favorite things is when you're playing a game that has great voice acting and then all of a sudden there's a bad voice acting moment. And one of them is, I am playing this game for reals. And one of my favorites is in Left 4 Dead. Because the voice acting in that is all like a little corny, but like mostly lands. It's supposed to be a little corny, right? But then there's a couple lines that are just out of nowhere. And one of them is, one of the characters in I think Left 4 Dead 2, when they see a shotgun, will go, "This shotgun is mine!" And it just, every time it gets me. It's so weirdly enthusiastic. I kind of hate it. This is like ridiculously ambitious and fairly well implemented by the standards of the time. Just like,
what are you doing back?
Most games that were built like this did not
they brought
work
me back
even this well.
I guess they don't have enough agents to go around these days, huh? Well, you're the only one this evening, so go ahead and take the far lane.
That dude's avatar was really fucking good. Gun icon. Is it G? It's G. Oh, okay.
Nice shooting, Kane. You ready to take a run in the side chamber?
Yes.
What? You know I'm not supposed to use the training chamber without an authorization from my controller.
Believe it or not, the chief has lifted that restriction, so we've placed a fire talent in the chamber for you. Just go on in and get it.
All right, I'll head in there now.
The gun is either firing like psi energy or that was the hit marker sound.
And be sure to keep an eye on your sanity, Kane. There's some serum in the chamber if you need it.
Oh man, all the normal things they say in this game. Oh fuck yeah, the Omicron, the Nomad Soul energy coming off. Oh fuck yeah, it is a trading card. Oh, let's fucking go. Oh yeah, it's so good. Do you think that they were going to try and sell a paper card game based on this? I do. I believe that. I believe that they were going to do that. Oh, it's so good. Your deck, sir. Yu-Gi-Oh was out at this time, correct? It points out that if you don't remember to holster your talent, you'll just fireball motherfuckers. All right, we got the shooter. Let's go.
Welcome to the T-29 Psion.
Yeah, okay.
Identification of psionic agent.
Okay, the funny thing is it can absolutely identify contextually that you're clicking on something you want to interact with because, like, it just did that.
Prepare for training simulation level 1. Commence training simulation level 1. Begin.
We're playing whack-a-mole. Fireball! 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 No, you gotta have Ice-T say it. I want to hear Ice-T doing fucking Yu-Gi-Oh shit.
Level completed.
Putting me to sleep in here.
I'm just warming up.
Go ahead and pull the lever again when you're ready to proceed.
Is that... Oh, okay, Sanity is mana. That's what's going on. Okay, that makes sense. Ice-T yelling lightning bolt.
Please make your way to the center of the chamber and prepare for training simulation level 2. Commence training simulation level 2.
God, all the blocking interrupts, things that we got so much better at later on. Oh, missed that one. I gotta say, by the way, the gunplay here is really good. This feels great. This might genuinely be a good game. Or at least a good effort, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think this is obvious crap based on what I've seen so far.
Please make your way to the center of the chamber and
we're gonna do 185 levels of this.
3. Commence training simulation.
Not very random, guys. Oops, I think I ran out of juice.
Level failed.
Wow, one miss is a failure?
Looks like, go ahead.
Well, it doesn't fill you up all the way. What if I don't have enough?
Way to the center of the chamber and prepare for training simulation level 3. Commence training simulation level.
Yeah, I don't think I can leave here to get another orb. Oh, that was a miss.
Level failed.
Motherfucker.
Tough break. Go ahead.
You know, one way I could game this... Oh, okay, it filled me all the way up that time. What the hell? I was going to say, one way I could game this would be to just get in there, do nothing, let it time out, then grab another orb and get back in, but it looks like I don't need to.
Commence training simulation level 3. Begin.
I assume we get something for clearing this, like a level or something, so it seems worth it. But I'll be real disappointed if they're just like, yeah, good job.
Level complete.
There we go.
And that's what I'm talking about.
Great job in there. It's easy to see why you're one of our best.
Is that it? Do I not get... I don't think I get anything. I think that was it. I just get an attaboy. Daddy is proud of me. I'm sorry, listen to these wet footsteps. They're so moist. I don't like it. I gotta holster my talent. That's a that's a weird thing to call it, but you know, guys are weird, you know. Okay. I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting that exact outcome. All right, I'll be real here. Locked. Locked. I need a key. Locked. I need a key. Where is it? Where is it? Fucking video games. All right. I think that's all we can do. I think we have to go talk to the police chief.
Sorry, Agent. This.
Yeah. Getting stuck on corners. Dot 2000s video game.
Go on in, sir. The chief's waiting.
All of the voice acting is so fucking crazy.
Kane, come on in. Could you guys excuse us? It's good to have you back. How are you feeling?
I'm all right. So who's this friend of mine you mentioned earlier?
Priscilla Devine, if you can believe that. She was released last night.
Oh, it's the famous Priscilla Devine.
Hotline queen go? Man, I've been through hell over the past few months over her. And they're just gonna let her walk?
Look, we all knew the case would fall apart. Too many innocent people died at the waterfront because of us.
You mean because of me?
Look, Kane, nobody is perfect. Not even you. That incident was in the past, so just try to forget about it, will you? Besides, the aggression control chip you were implanted with will make sure nothing like that ever happens again.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. So what's our favorite fortune teller up to this time?
Well, we believe that Miss Devine is heading up...
So what do you want with me?
I'm not watching the rest of this in real time. You can't make me. We don't have enough... Oh. this fucking
As you know, Priscilla Devine is the head of the Psychic Link Network.
Yeah, I was thinking about calling over there later tonight to get me a psychic reading.
Very funny. Now we need you to infiltrate.
Okay, we're trying to put an end to the Eye of Ra.
Anyone else?
She's extremely powerful.
I suppose I leave immediately.
That's right. Your new controller is in Bay 5. Stop by.
Yes, sir.
Oh, and Kane.
All right, I've been given some... Oh! I love that it's fucking rotating in minutes. This game fucks.
Chief, who exactly is Agent Coin?
The only pen I have around here leaks, and it makes all my A's look like O's. Sorry about that.
Chief, I think you could probably pick up another pen from the lobby.
Good thinking, Kane. I'll do that.
What is this fucking conversation? Was this important information for me to know? Is that why we did this exposition about the location of pens? Is that what's up? Maybe? Let's see. Is the door open over there? No. How about over here?
Sorry, Agent.
Oh my god. Where am I supposed to go? I wasn't paying attention. Clicks through dialogue as quickly as possible. Where am I supposed to go? Maybe it's over here. Oh yeah, controller bays. There we go. It does occur to me all of a sudden. God, is this an in-house game? Is this a Monolith first-party game? It just occurred to me. I think it is. I didn't expect F1 to actually work. Oh. The learning bar. Oh, that's what they're calling experience. Very good. Oh, wow. Look at... Holy shit. Look at all these different cursors they document, but then also completely safe to use, semi-safe, minimally safe, dangerous. This is funny. That's a funny concept. Okay. Oh, fucking potions. Alright. Man, this feels like it got bolted on at the last second. You know, like, I know a help file is going to be pretty plain, but still, there's something about this that just... Man, there's something about that. I don't know. Let's go talk to our controller.
You must be Agent Kane. You're bigger than I expected.
You sound disappointed.
Really?
No, it's just that most advanced psionics have enhanced the powers of their minds at the expense of their bodies.
I try to work at enhancing everything. It gives me an advantage.
Jesus Christ, the fucking... Do
you want me to leave you two alone?
Yeah.
Shut up, Steve, and get back to work on that display screen.
The sexual energy here was very much on purpose, but still.
So I heard that when you came back from suspension, you volunteered to have the aggression control chip implanted.
Yeah, I just wanted to be sure nothing like that ever happened again.
Well, with that chip in place, I don't think you have anything to worry about. You do know how it works, right?
For the most part.
Well, DNPC regulations require that any agent with the aggression control chip must be completely informed as to how it works before going into the field.
Okay,
That's
go
why I'm
ahead.
about to give you this
The aggression
20-minute lore
control
dump.
chip was designed by the DNPC to prevent psionic agents from using unnecessary... If you ever use any type of force on someone who...
Got it.
Now be aware that the chip can't...
That's coming.
Look, I know this all may seem...
Yeah, I understand.
If you're asking me if I understand the potential...
Oh, so I'm a hot shot now.
Let's...
Well, don't believe everything you hear. It was nice meeting you, Agent Frost. I gotta go alter someone's future at the Psychic Link.
That's quite a line.
I'll give you a call on your cell phone once you're in the field. If you need an...
Man, the biggest problem with this game... the fucking lore dumps. That's what I was saying. Yeah, it's a Diablo. That's what I'm driving at. I mean, look, you got the orbs. Okay, get out of here.
Look, Frost can get a little cranky when her equipment isn't working.
All right. Let's just. Well, what's Bay 2? Nothing. Don't worry about it. It's not the kind of door that open. This guy can only go through doors that open automatically. If you have to push them open, then he... Oh, well, no, there's one.
Sir? Are those orders from the chief?
They sure are.
Great. May I have them?
Yeah, here you go.
Imagine getting Ice-T for this job and then not taking advantage of anything that makes him distinct.
Thanks.
I just realized the callback to Agent Coin.
That's all I know how to give.
Oh.
Kane has been sent to the Faro Village Trailer Park in order to find the headquarters of the Psychic
The
Link
Faro Village Trailer Park.
Network, believed to be leading a fringe group of psionic radicals known as the Eye of Ra.
Well, the music stank. So yeah, like, this is Diablo with guns, correct? Somewhere in the desert. Don't worry about it. Somewhere in the desert of no specified state. Alright, now...
Hey! Get out of the road!
Does that mean they're gonna keep... cars are gonna keep driving down the road and I'm gonna have to avoid them? Now, something that's occurred to me, I think this is just Diablo 2. Well, where'd he come from then? Where'd he come from if this is here? Well, whatever. I think this is just Diablo 2 with guns, including the fact that I don't think there's limited ammo. Like, yeah, I think it's unlimited ammo. So I think this is the Devil May Cry principle where the gun does no damage.
Kane here.
Hey, I've started monitoring your vitals and everything appears to be...
Nah, that's just me getting warmed up.
Okay, if you say so.
Don't worry.
God, she's repeating it again.
So
It's just down the road on the right.
sounds.
And please...
Okay, so supposedly I don't need to go in hot, so I guess we'll put the gub away.
Hey, how's it going? I don't think I've ever seen you around here.
I'm just here visiting a friend.
Well, let me tell you, you probably want to stay clear of that Psychic Link place. There's
No,
definitely some
that
weird
cell phone
stuff
call
going
was
on
definitely
over there.
scripted.
Thanks for the info, but I can take care of myself.
Because she said she was
Alrighty,
going to call.
Suit yourself. Hey, boy, I told you to stay out of the road. You're gonna get killed
You
that
guys,
way.
aren't you guys in the
You
road?
ain't from around here, are you? You know, we don't take kindly to strangers.
I'll keep that in mind.
We'll just make sure you do.
Fireball! Fireball! Huh. Wait, is there a minimum range on the fucking pistol? Is that what's up there? Boy, that music is really something. Alright, so I just evaporated 3 dudes. I guess that's a low profile, right? Oops. Oh, shit. Oh, okay. So the fireball... Wait a minute. Hang on. If I select fireball, then the gun. Then I press gun again. Oh, it goes back to my last spell. Oops. Alright, well, good to know.
Kane.
What the hell just happened?
Wait, there was
I
DLC?
just ran into the welcoming committee.
I can't believe this. You just started this mission and already we've got casualties. What part of low profile do you not understand?
Look, they attacked me first.
Obviously. If they hadn't been aggressive, the chip would have
We're repeating this again.
be talking to me.
Alright,
Good. Try to keep...
got it.
Okay, we're on what? Our 4th round of being told about the aggression chip? Did playtesting just go really badly for this game? I mean, it's weird. It doesn't really feel like it would have. Like, this seems solid enough. I don't feel like they would have had... This feels better than it thinks it is. Phase 1. You are here. I think this is where we're going. Okay. I gotta go intimidate this guy. I have to go be a cop.
What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a friend of mine who lives here, but I can't remember her trailer number.
If they're really your friend, you shouldn't have to look for them, should you?
Well, it's been a really long time since I've seen her.
Is that so? What did you say your friend's name was?
Priscilla Devine.
Even if I did know who she was, I wouldn't tell you.
So I can either badge this guy or gun him. We'll try badge first.
Agent Kane, DMPC. Do you know where I might find the psychic link?
Maybe, maybe not.
Well, I'm pretty sure it's around here, so I'm gonna make you a deal. You point me in the right direction, and I won't trash this place.
That's some deal.
Take it or leave it.
Go outside the office and take a... The psychic link isn't... But you didn't hear that from me.
Of course not. Thanks.
Now I want to know how the gun route would have gone. I forgot his instructions, but I do know that we're headed for Phase 2. I don't know why it's called Phase 2, but, you know, whatever. I'm looking for a building what says that on it. That's all the information I need. Well, okay. Well, that's hard to miss. Do I have, like, a journal or anything? I haven't noticed one. I've pressed J. Nothing happened. You know... Oops. You would think there'd be a journal. Let's, Controls... Badge, advanced dialogue, talent deck. Yeah, I don't think there is. Yeah, no, don't worry about it. I mean, I'm sure it doesn't matter. I'm sure we'll find what we need just by wandering around.
I tell you what, those so-called psychics they got over there at the link are nothing but a bunch of phonies.
You know what? Vess, you have a good point. You would not be able to trash the place. I also love the idea that the aggression control chip supposedly just one-shots you. Just completely fucking knocks your ass out if you make the tiniest mistake. A very reasonable thing to do with your cop, your paramilitary dude who is going to get into any, you know, unpredictable situations. No. This is definitely a good place to put a hair trigger experimental
like
brain
Priscilla
control chip.
Devine?
Yeah, okay. I think it's the place that, well, there's Phase 4.
An electric gate, and it's locked. But there's gotta be someone around here who can get this thing open.
Just fireball it.
I used to be a security guard at the psychic link, till they let us all go. Now they got some kind of newfangled security system and stuff.
Oh yeah, you know, maybe the phone is the journal. Let's see.
Hey, Kane, have you talked to the night...
Let's just say
Good. Try to...
Nope. I could probably go back to the guy and he would remind me what he said, but this is hardly the point.
Well,
I think...
what have we here?
Yeah, that's where I'm going.
Trespasser?
Looks like you came down the wrong road, city boy.
Yeah, the Kingpin voice acting is not good.
Got my flannel shirt and overalls.
Let's show this boy how we deal with trespassers.
Wait, am I even fighting guys that, like, weren't aggro on me before? That sucks. I love how these dudes explode. Oh shit, I am really low on health. Oh, the fireball seems worse than the gun. That music is so fucking unsettling. So, is the fight over? I can't tell. Yeah, I think so. Cool car. Are we still in combat? It sounds like we're still in combat.
Did you know that they call Priscilla Divine the...
I did know that. Apparently we're not in combat. We just kept this music. I wonder if that's a bug. Oh. I wonder if that's where I'm going. A dog. Woof. 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 Ah, perfect. No notes. This game is not amazing, but it is better than I would have expected.
There must be something real important in that shed.
The dog just never stops. Clicking on it just makes the texture get bigger.
How's it going?
Okay, so I wonder if I cop this guy. Oops, that's not what I
Hey,
did.
we don't want no trouble, right? I ain't done nothing wrong.
Okay. This game does have a certain tedious energy to it, if you will.
Hey, I need to get through that gate at the bottom of the hill.
Why do you ask
You know
this
how to
guy?
open it?
No, I don't. And even if I did, why would I tell you?
That's so many options. Wow. Okay, I was not going to make a joke about him killing the dog because he's a cop, but apparently, this you could take that approach. The Hot Wheels Gremlin. God, that one feels like it's just gonna proc a fight. That one's definitely not gonna work. That's pretty stupid.
Because I'm asking nicely, which is something that I don't normally do.
Well, maybe if you tried doing it more often, people would be more inclined to help you.
Woof, 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 woof.
Thank you, Slappy. Alright, let's, whoops.
Hey, who do you think?
Let's cop this guy.
Hey, I need to...
No, I don't. And even if I did, why would I
Doesn't
tell
change
you?
shit.
Because...
Well,
Okay, let's try it again. Are we gonna have to kill his dog?
No, I don't. And even if I...
Because I...
well, we don't need any more security.
Yeah, no. We're gonna have to threaten to kill the dog.
Hey.
Are we gonna have to kill the dog?
Because...
Now, wait a minute. There is no need to bring...
That was obviously the thing I was supposed to do. Oh my god! And now we're just gonna break into this guy's house.
It's all right. There's just a big mean man outside, that's all. There you go. That's a good boy. Easy.
What? They got a... What? Why'd they get a Canadian voice actor for just this one guy?
What's this? Just looks like a bunch of numbers to me. What's this all about? What do they want with Aiken?
Okay, alright. Oh my god.
It's Frost.
You don't get to play 40
sure.
seconds of
I
this
just
game.
found a piece of paper with a bunch of numbers on it. It looks like it could be some kind of code or something, and it's on Psychic Link stationery.
Why don't you let me take a look at it? I'll need you to fax it to me. Is there a fax machine around?
I didn't see one. Wait.
Sure. Why not? Yeah, and then we get the little cinema. Oh, now we gotta go break into the manager's office.
All right. Fax it to me.
Sure.
Yeah, no, in the middle of this this exciting action-adventure video game, we have to send a fucking fax! We upset the dog again? Oh man! Oh wait! We're still. I do think it's great that, like, you know, as established, this is private property. We have no warrant, nothing. Like, what are we doing here? But I'd like to reiterate that I have no idea why the fireball, you know, why I have it, because, like, the gun's better. This overlook here is interesting. I think that might be overlooking the manager's shack, and so I think I'm supposed to be getting information from it, but I don't know what information. So I wonder if everybody in the park just went aggro and I just didn't... Okay, those guys don't have enough... Oh, no, they did. Ow. Jesus, the way they explode is kind of disturbing. Having killed 3/4 of the guys in this trailer park, I'm now going to go to the manager and ask to use his fax machine. Or I'm guessing not ask is I think at this point probably the situation. But I need health though. I don't know that there was a way to not proc aggro on the, well, you know what I'm saying, to not aggro the entire park. Oh my god. Locked. I need a key. Locked. I think that's the point of the overlook, is that it was showing me that there was a back side to this, though. Well, maybe not. This fucking music. Maybe I can go through the pool. Yeah, I don't know. Wait, can I search the garbage? Nope, bad game. Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah, I think we cut through the pool. I think that's true. Yep. The amount of breaking and entering we're doing here is just absurd.
Oh, this is too easy.
I mean, I was also thinking that, yeah. I think that might say things would be funny if we were at 640 by 480 and could read it.
Here you go, Frost. Let's see what you can make of these.
What the... Now, just what do you think you're doing back there?
I needed to use your fax machine. I didn't think you'd mind.
Oh, I mind, all right. You just stay right there while I go get the police.
Hey, wait a second.
What?
You just dropped your... Never mind.
What? Oh, wait, do I really have to... Or can I get it from over here? Nope, I have to walk all the way around while this guy justifiably summons the cops. Is this going to be the key to the gate? I don't think so. The amount of crimes we're committing here.
There's an S on this key. I wonder what it means.
The key has a crest on it. The key has the shape of a diamond.
Hey, I took a look at that fax, and those numbers...
No, but I just found something I think might help.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. We're probably going to go open the shed, is what I'm thinking.
Thank the Lord. You gotta help me out, man. They're gonna kill me. All I wanted was to make a little money, that's all. I didn't want to hurt nobody. Please don't let them kill me, please!
Whoa, slow down. Who's trying to kill?
I was waiting for them just down the road, right where I was supposed to. They were going to give me $5,000 for it, man. When they got there, they all got out of their car with their guns and baseball bats and said to give them the town.
He was waiting with it.
I didn't know what to do, so I just ran as fast as I could. You got to help me, man. They'll be here any minute.
What are you doing selling talents? Don't you know that's illegal?
Yeah, I know, but I needed some extra cash, and it seemed like an easy job. How was I supposed to know they were going to try and kill me?
Did you honestly think you could deal talents with any risk? You ought to know better than that.
Oh man, they were supposed to say without, but that's what they gave him, so he just read it.
Sure, I'll help you.
Thanks, man. I'll never forget
Ice-T, the consummate professional.
Yeah, whatever. Here.
Yes!
We've extorted the illegal weapon out of him. No, it's okay. If the cop does this, that was a legal confiscation. Okay, that looks pretty dope, TBH.
Hey, friend. I believe you have something that belongs to us.
First of all, I'm not your friend. And second, so what if I do?
Just give us what's rightfully ours, and we'll be on our way.
I suggest you give us that there talent before I get riled.
I did
Mister,
steal his magic
you don't
card.
want him to get riled.
No, I think I do want to see him get riled.
You psionic freaks are all the same.
This dialogue is so long.
Yeah, we ain't...
The only thing you
They're
gonna...
still talking. They're still talking. All right. Listen, motherfuckers, you're just a tutorial encounter for me, all right? Okay, very normal. So the thing is, I've reached a point where, oh, I didn't expect that to work. I'm not sure what the glitching audio is about. That just started happening. I wish it wasn't happening. Oh, I guess you might not be hearing the glitching that I'm... Is anybody else hearing the weird stuttering noise right now? It might be coming from my DAC is the thing, so I don't know if you're actually getting it on your end. I wonder if I de-equip my gun if there's a melee option. Okay, yeah. So my I figured that would work. My sound card, my DAC, is glitching out. It does this. It fucks up my audio, but it doesn't affect anybody else's. So I'm still probably going to end the stream pretty soon here because it's getting late and I got some other stuff I was going to do. But this ended up being a bit more captivating than I expected. Which, you know, this happens every time that I do something like this. I'm like, yeah, let's look at these bad games. Unfortunately, the games are weirdly compelling. I gotta say, like, Monolith, for whatever criticisms I could make, and I could make several, Monolith had some neat ideas in mind here, and this was an interesting thing to release at this point in time. I need to look at when it came out. I feel like maybe it's a bit later than I would like to imagine. Oh boy. Oh, wait, why was that equipped? God damn it. Okay, no, I get it.
I guess they forgot to put the flammable sign on the door.
No, they didn't. They put it on the propane tank, the thing you shot with your gun. God. Yeah, this game is ridiculous. However,
that's one way to get through a gate.
Having learned the location of the psychic link, Kane...
Yeah, this is probably in the same hell as Nulf, now that you mention it. Wait. Is Priscilla Devine a dog?
Well, there's no turning back.
I couldn't tell if that was just bad art or if she's an actual dog.
What the heck just happened?
I don't know, but that kind of looks like Jimbo's car, don't it?
Yep. What do you reckon? This fella tried to steal it?
He may have. Why don't we ask him?
I persuaded Jimbo.
The dialogue in this game is top tier.
I think we get the picture. Maybe we'll just be on our way.
Yeah, come on, man. Let's get the heck out of here.
Well, you know what they say. When in Rome, shoot every explosive object you can find. Man. Immediately proccing aggro on the entire fucking level. I'm not sure what the strategy is with melee. If I'm supposed to, I feel like maybe I'm supposed to de-equip my gun and actually switch to fists. But I don't. The game didn't tutorialize me about that, so maybe not. And I don't really know what to do if I'm low on health and there's no like guys to kill.
Don't kill me, man. I just operate the bridge.
Well, then get to operating.
If I lower the bridge without authorization, they'll probably kill me.
I'm Agent K.
DNP.
Well, here's finally a guy we can just badge.
I'm always willing to help out an officer of the law.
Yeah, the degree to which we're just like just destroying these people's homes. Oh yeah, no, I can believe the plot for this one probably got some shit going on.
I hope I don't get in.
Is this gonna blow up the whole building next to it? Oh my god. The level of utterly unnecessary wanton destruction here is truly egregious. This just isn't called for.
Kane here.
Hey, have you made it through the gate yet?
You could say that.
Imagine that. We're still working on cracking the code.
No problem.
You got it.
I'm just wondering when we're gonna start getting the dog people, because like I need to go, but also I want to see the dog people. So they're gonna look like some Dungeon Siege characters. It's not gonna be a pretty
scene. If this isn't the
scene.
entrance to the psychic link, I must be on the walkway to the nicest trailer on Earth.
Yeah, this guy does not have nearly enough chips. He needs like 6 or 7 more chips. It appears. Yeah, unfortunately the aggression.
Guns ain't very.
Unfortunately, the aggression control chip only prevents him from hurting people and causes him to want to destroy everything else 1,000 times more.
You could start by opening that door.
Sorry.
I'm Kane, the new maintenance guy.
Where's your psychic link?
I must have left it.
If you work here, then you must know the employee password.
Of course I do.
Sorry.
Again, I recommend not worrying about... Oh? Sure.
Hi there. What's your name?
Manda?
What are you doing out here, Manda? It's late. Shouldn't you be at home in bed?
I came to help you.
You came to help me? You're just a little girl.
You're Kane, aren't you? We can see things. We knew you'd come.
Okay.
What are you
excellent.
talking about? And who's we?
We're the children of tomorrow. It has been foreseen that you will prevent
This
the coming
plot is
of the
going
great
places.
darkness, and I came to help you on your journey.
Help me how?
I brought you a gift that will give you the ability to peer into the minds
Hell yeah.
of others and read their thoughts.
How'd you get a gift like that?
Like you, we are also gifted. Ours are just different than yours. Here, take it. I have to go now.
Thank you.
There's some strong X-Men energy here. Fuck yeah. That animation is so dank. Oh, it's free too. Oh, I can use this. Okay, we gotta mind read everybody. First, we gotta get back across the bridge. I want to hear about the secret hopes and desires of the people whose lives I'm going to rip away from them. Oh, damn it! This game wasn't ambitious enough. Monolith should not have been cowards. They should have committed to the bit fully. The fucking wet, moist-ass wet footsteps are just... Yeah, I think you just walk up and you can just,
Everybody knows that the employee password is divine.
Great fucking password, alright.
If you work here...
You bet. The password is divine.
Thank you and welcome aboard.
Oh yeah, no, like you could put out a game that looked like this today and nobody would complain about it.
This is Kane.
Hey, have you found the psychic?
I'm standing in the doorway.
Not yet. We still need a...
Why?
Once you're inside, the interference from...
I don't think it would be a good idea.
Well...
I'm listening.
If you can make your way to the Psychic Links communication grid...
Sounds
God,
good.
It's so much talking. He just kept talking in one incredibly long, unbroken sentence, moving from topic to topic.
Hey, you're not from maintenance. How'd you get in here? I'm calling security.
Do I...
Hey, don't shoot! What do you want from me?
I'm gonna need a little help.
Communication.
Oh, I think you...
Okay, just follow me.
Did that actually work? I mean, I was just gonna shoot her, but it didn't occur to me that I could intimidate her. That works. Yeah, you know Walking Simulator? This is Talking Simulator. Okay, well, the shift click to walk, oh my god, no, you still move just a little bit faster than the NPC, so you still have to stop and start. Why does no game solve for this?
The communication grid is down the...
Thanks.
She can open the door? Or do we just... Oh! Oh, we got a demon!
What in the world is that?
That's our security. You're on your own now, tough guy.
Again, this guy may be an extra-dimensional monster, but, like, I'm not supposed to be here. I still don't understand how this is supposed to be justified. Bad video game cops are extremely funny. Also, I'm really low on health, and I don't know what to do about it. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I think we're going to go ahead and quit for now. But holy hell, what a piece of work. What a video game. That's one of the games of all time. I am really curious. Let's, real quick before we break here, what was the critical response to this thing? That was, let's see. Sanity, Aiken's Artifact came out. Wow, that's from 2000. That is earlier than I would have expected. Let's see. That's earlier than Freedom Force, which was the other top-down, totally different game, but just like in terms of, I remember Freedom Force standing out to me as like, oh wow, they made like a top-down, you know, not an RTS game, you know, that's also not like Baldur's Gate. You know, it's a little more action-y and less RPG-y. And yeah, so that was 2 years later. Okay. All right, so GameSpot gave it 6.6 out of 10. Who wrote that review? Eric Wolpaw. I know that name. I'm just sort of skimming the review here to see if anything really stands out. The bottom line is that Sanity is essentially still a fantasy game, just with cars and helicopters. Yep. It's, I mean, I would almost say that it looks better than a 2000 game. I could imagine that coming out in 02 or 03. Let me see. Yeah, Eric Wolpaw, spelled that way. Oh. I guess he did. Wait, did he go on to work at... Oh, yeah, wrote for GameSpot and then worked at Valve. That's really funny. Co-wrote Psychonauts. Huh. Wow, that really is somebody. Oh, the Mariners just won, I guess. Motherfucker. I'm just flipping through the review here. Yeah, Unlike most games viewed from an isometric perspective that use 2D bitmaps to portray their environments, Sanity uses a fully 3D engine. There's nothing wrong with the graphics. It looks great. The lighting effects are well done. The level of detail is excellent. But the 3D perspective adds nothing to the gameplay. The ability to rotate and zoom the camera isn't used in any meaningful way and just gives you one more thing to worry about while playing. I completely agree with that observation. Apparently it's only 20 levels, though I don't know what counts as a level. Maybe we just played 4 or maybe we just played 1. The game contains too many puzzles that just require you to find an object and return to the proper location. Let's see. Its worst flaw is its unusually long loading times. It says it takes 30 seconds to quick load a game. And since you just die... so he basically says you have to save scum to get through this. And so you just spend so much time in the loading menu. So Sanity Aiken's artifact is the name of every video game released in 2000. That's absolutely true. But also, Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice. Every time I look at the name of this game, that's what I think of. That was better than I expected, and it got a variety of reviews. PC Gamer gave it 81%. Next Generation gave it 3 out of 5. IGN, GameZone, GameZone. I thought that said GameSpot. IGN gave it 8.3 out of 10. GameSpy gave it 83%. Game Informer only gave it 5.25 out of 10. Edge Magazine only gave it 5 out of 10, but they also gave Doom a 3 out of 10 review, so fuck them. The current Metacritic review is 73 out of 100. Jim Preston of Next Gen said it was a colorful game that starts out fun, then slowly grows routine. And that is what it looks like. I think the big risk with this sort of game is that you have an interesting idea, and for the first 5 minutes, the player's like, oh yeah, I can't wait to see what they do with this. And then they don't do anything with it. God, Omicron the Nomad Soul is a game that has been living in my brain since it came out, and I know it's bad, and I know it's bad for a lot of reasons, and one of the reasons is that it's a fucking David Cage joint, and that guy has a fucking reverse Midas touch. Everything he touches turns to shit. Several of his games have a really interesting concept, and then the game itself is just terrible, just incredibly bad, and it's bad because he sucks. But I have always been just sort of mildly obsessed with Omicron, and the game is so, it's got a whole bunch of different ideas going on with it. Again, David Cage was always extremely ambitious. The problem is he was ambitious to create shit. It's the same, this is the thing that I'm always saying about Todd Howard, that I think that Todd Howard is an incredibly ambitious, and I don't actually know how closely he's involved with the Elder Scrolls series anymore, but I'm pretty sure he was involved with it from the get-go. And I think that Todd Howard is still like, yeah, we're gonna make a game where if you see that mountain, you can go there, and everybody else is looking at him like, Todd, that was 15 years ago. We've had that. We had that before the one you made where you said that was the thing about it. Like we've had that for a very long time, and he still thinks it's 1996. He still thinks that Daggerfall is the last game he released. I think the guy has fucking Memento syndrome and still believes that it's 30 years ago, and just keeps making the same game over and over and over. And every time he's just like, oh yeah, it's got its flaws, but it's cutting edge. But it hasn't been cutting edge since 2005. Because the last game they made that was the least bit impressive was Morrowind, and everything after that has been like, oh, you made Morrowind, but you polished this part, you changed this part, still kind of just Morrowind. There's really nothing about Skyrim that's more impressive than Morrowind. It just has more polygons, really, and then Starfield, which is just Skyrim, but less. There's even less than Skyrim. And again, I think that he thinks it's very impressive because I think he's still looking at it from the perspective of remembering computers in like the Apple II era. I think the guy his brain has not caught up with where computers are now. and he just doesn't understand that like we've moved on from that, and we do this stuff routinely now that used to be impressive. And this doesn't explain how the rest of the company could also be fucking this up, but it really looks like that's what's going on from the outside. It just looks like the auteur who just nobody has the heart. Starfield is the Starfield is the megalopolis of RPGs. I think it's the same thing. I think you've got a guy who used to be a big deal, an untouchable, Midas touch, just rainmaker and everything. People spoke of his name in hallowed tones. Who's extremely washed up, and no one has the nerve to tell him. And so he's just like, oh, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, and everyone's like, ooh, those are really bad ideas. Nothing you're saying makes any sense, but the first person to say it is going to get they're going to go on the chopping block, right? So let's just go along, and maybe somewhere along the line we'll manage to squeeze in enough actual talent and good ideas to make this work. And then, it didn't play out that way. So anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, right. Omicron the Nomad Soul. So my conviction is that David Cage is the exact same situation. All of his games are extremely ambitious on paper, but then it turns out that all he has are oh my God. Hang on. Tommy Wiseau grade ideas about things. So he's got these huge ideas that are like 6 or 7 words long, and then when he starts explaining them, you're just standing there and you're just getting like your eyelids are drooping, and all of the joy is just draining out of your body, and you're just thinking, how do I get out of this room? How do I get out of this room? How do I not be in here while not being in violation of contractual obligations? Because this is a career killer. This is the no. I'm gonna do this under a pseudonym. Holy hell! This guy's ideas are so bad. Just the worst you've ever heard. And then no one managed to get out from under the hammer, and it came down and it crushed them. Every game the guy has made, just dog shit. But Omicron had one advantage, which is that it was his first, as far as I know. And there were a couple things about it that always intrigued me, though. I do wonder if the David Bowie song would just get me obliterated off of YouTube if I streamed it, right? That might be an orbital laser type scenario. So, regarding Starfield, I think that I watched 2 hours of it, but like the very first NPC dialogue, I knew everything I needed to know about the game, and everything I heard after that just confirmed what I knew immediately about it, which was this is the most video game ever made. And again, we're past that. We stopped making video games. Now we make experiences. But really, yeah, Starfield is the most 2004 video game ever to be released in the 2020s. All right, I'm going to take off. This was a good stream. I like to think I had a good time. I'm going to keep working on all my silly... I'm going to keep working on all my stream bits and redeems and whatnot, and see if I can make those better, because I think they will make the channel funnier, and I think that that's the only value we have in this whole thing. Oh, thank you, Kyra Fox. I appreciate it.
These streams are a riot. Thanks.
The long pause. I love how long the Microsoft... I didn't like the Microsoft TTS at first, but maybe I want to keep it because the long pause after every dot is just incredible. Star Trek Voyager computer voice. Last chance to be a hero. Get going. All right, everybody. Thank you all. Have a good night.